Hidden Heavens, Campaign 5, Session 20, title to be determined.
19.
Shut the fuck up. It's literally Session 20.
Oh, it is?
We did
Yes.
18 last time.
No, we
18
did
was
19
Harm
the
is
day
in
after,
charge.
remember?
What?
Yep.
No.
I'm literally
Harm
looking at
is
it
in
right
charge
now.
was the last one.
I'm literally looking at it right now.
It was on Tuesday.
Yeah, the Harm is in charge one was Tuesday.
No, it wasn't. Here, I will post a picture. Shut the fuck up.
But wait, he isn't dead. Shine, surprise.
Make sure that it's public because I don't see it.
I can't believe that we're 20 sessions in, y'all. What the hell?
Hey. I need the pumpkins.
We're double digits. Also, why do you need pumpkins?
The pumpkin dice.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, Queen, what are you doing?
It's public. No restrictions.
I don't know why I can't find it then. It's fine. We're on 20. Congratulations. Furthest you've ever been.
Well, y'all, sorry, this is the last session we're ever gonna have.
Not even gonna make it to Strahd.
Alright.
No.
So, the intro, please. Da-da-da-da.
Queen.
Hold on. Sorry. Here we go.
I thought he was doing like an intro.
I
Is
am.
it the intro
Hush,
or the
shut the fuck
recap?
up.
He is the intro.
You know what to do.
Okay. I want it to be known. This man just sent me the intro, and I now have to walk back into my room when I was going to use the bathroom.
Why are you taking your headphones with you?
But wait, he isn't dead. Shine, surprise.
The author continues to write a story. Not your story per se, the story that you know and are intimately aware of, but a story. This story was different, he decided. Every stroke of his quill, drawing intricate lines on the page, revealed a new secret to his eyes. Even in his own profession, he was growing. They had freed slaves from their servitude, yes, but more important, they had delivered their souls, shepherded them beyond the black veil, beyond the grip of the darkness and the ire of insania. He pauses, reconsidering what he was doing ever so briefly. A sense of anxiety filled his chest for a few moments. He pushed it aside and decided to do, in his own way, what must be done. The quill began to write and to tell a story. Not your story. A story of wonder, of sacrifice, of magic and fantasy. A story of another life you are living, and the lives of many before you have lived before.
Alright.
Don't know what the fuck story he's writing right now.
I don't either, and I'm kind of scared.
Alright. To the recap. Queen.
Hi. Okay.
And now I can go use them.
So we wrapped up the battle thing that we'd begun with like the Jinn or Ifriti and like the fire elementals. And then Mercy came out of nowhere and like killed everyone we were trying to save. And like Edix got a sense that like Mercy was coming. So we tried to book it out of there, but Natalia did like a burial ceremony thing to like put the people to rest. And then a little pedestal like grew out of the ground with a super special lotus flower thing that was like an icy blue color on top. And Rula, who like died trying to get one of these flowers, stole the flower. And then my character, so Kat figured it out, and then Rula and Natalia were like forcibly couples counseled. And then we made it to outside the place where we were going. I forget where we were going, if it was like the Ruby Tower or something. I'm honestly losing my mind a little bit. But we made it to the place where we were going, and Olivia was there, and she gave us like a little Leoman's tiny hat that was kept up as long as we were giving her scratches. And so we managed to get like a long rest, and Natalia did like some treat cooking. And now, oh right, the kobold tunnels. So we're outside the kobold tunnels now. And I think we were just about to go inside, or we just went inside. But either way, we're like right at the beginning. So yeah, we're about to enter the kobold tunnels. Am I missing anything?
All right, pretty good.
It's crazy how long we played last session. That's all that happened.
We only played for like 2 hours.
We played for like 3, because we played because Queen wasn't there, and we were discussing for like 30 or 40 minutes. So we played for the regular time.
I still have no hot water.
Oh, Queen.
Well, a little over 2 hours.
Set your house
Because
on
about
fire.
like 10 minutes is always like us discussing shit after the session. So
Why are the pumpkin dice so expensive?
You also forgot the little bit about Edict pulling out his dream catcher and finding someone's in the tunnels has wished upon a dying star.
Oh, you pulled out the dream catcher for that. I thought that was just something you said super ominously.
You also glossed
No,
over what we
like-
figured out about the flowers.
I mean, we didn't really figure anything out, just that they sort of kind of
Well, we
give you a
think that-
potion that helps your PTSD.
That, and we think they're the 3 of 3 because we think there's 3 flowers.
Oh, we were settled on that? There is 3 flowers, or sort of 3
What?
flowers. I saw a
When was
thing of
this?
Yeah, that was the thing.
I saw a thing
remember
of
that being a
Nulrin
thing.
holding up 3 fingers with the flowers. So I think there needs to be, or like my character thinks there needs to be like a third to get like the full version of the potion or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, guess
So
we're
yeah, we
looking
need
for a
like
purple
3.
lotus.
Hey, don't just every swipe.
But
Wow.
yeah, the last official thing that happened in the session was Edix pulled out his dream catcher from the Book of Manners and had a vision revealed to him on the location of someone that has wished upon a dying star. And
Someone
we all
in
know
the
what happened the
tunnels?
last time someone did that.
Someone in the tunnels wished on a star, like a kobold.
Whether it's a kobold or another person who's probably like stuck in there, who knows?
Okie dokie. Okay, so we are entering the tunnels. I'm
Yep,
going
we're
first
entering
because
the
I've
tunnels.
got the good AC.
Yep, Nat will take up either the rear or right behind Katya then. Just
I
to
have my
protect
gun
them behind.
ready.
Oh god.
Not like pointing at anyone. I'm not a monster, but like it's in my hand.
Queen
You're not a
100%
monster,
does
okay.
not have trigger discipline.
Oh, 100% not. Queen, we love you, but you do not.
Flagging everyone casually.
All right, map
Whee!
time, map time.
Okay, yeah. Whatever we decide to do the map for, someone has to stream it so I can see what's happening.
Okay, wait, I'll stream it for you, Queen.
Oh, wait, what map are we doing? Are we doing Tailspire?
Not Tailspire, because Tailspire isn't done, but he does have a map available.
Oh, how do we look at it?
Okay, so let me reiterate is so you guys chose to do option number 4, which basically means that you use the map, the battle map I can send you, and I will send you as you explore.
Okay.
There might be an easier way to do it. Can't you just like open it up and then stream that window and just zoom in on that map area
Yeah,
that we're
except I
in?
can't. You can see it live. I can't control exactly. You'll be if I zoom out at all, you'll be able to see more than you're supposed to.
Just so Discord, you can choose specific windows. So just have 2
Yeah, it
versions
doesn't-
of that window open. Just open the same file twice and then stream one.
It's trust me, it's a lot. I've tried a few different ways. The easiest way I've ever found is to selectively screenshot. To be honest.
These schools.
I mean, I'd be fine Theater of the Minding it if we need to, if that's easier.
What did that stream fast? Hey, someone who's good at the D&D Beyond app, how do I see the roll that I just did?
You right next where it says the campaign name in the top right, there's like a little speech bubble next to it. Click on the speech, and then it brings up all the roles in the campaign.
Ah, but it's not showing me the details. Damn.
I have to give it a second to load.
I need to see like the individual roll results that the D100's got.
Click on it.
I have now created a dedicated
Oh, it doesn't
channel
go.
for this type of stuff. So that way, like, it doesn't clutter general.
There
You're
you
so
go.
good to us,
The way
Theo.
that you do it, if you want to see each individual role, where it
Mhm.
has like the custom roll. If you click on it and you expand it to where there's like dice in the lower left corner, if you click on the dice, it'll show each of the dice that was rolled.
I have to do that for my computer, don't I?
Yes.
Your dodges.
Alright, I've sent a picture of what you guys see.
In Dungeoneering? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do something funny.
I'm
Are you
scared.
really?
Yes. Don't wait on me though.
Okay. So we're coming down the stairs, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Can I go check out the fountain?
It appears just to be normal, clean water.
Hey, Natalia, you want to use a spell slot to detect poison?
It seems that I do not have that prepared.
Oh, okay. All
Or,
right.
you know, instead of like detecting poison, you could always just not drink it.
I could. If I dip my finger in it, does it burn me?
That sounds like a quitter's answer.
That's
not
what I'm
what
thinking.
what Theo said.
Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yep.
Okay, but I get Natalia's bonus because she's right next to me telling me she can't purify it.
Yep.
I'll
So
do
add a
it
+5.
in.
Yeah, you guys are save stackers, I know.
I'll do
Oh,
it
yeah.
in
You have very
Discord.
high save requirements, Theo.
Maybe because you guys are like routinely have, I don't know,
Oh my god,
passive
that's
25
Queen!
perception.
26.
Yeah, with a nat 20. Wait, oh, did I roll that by accident?
No,
I
it was a
accidentally
12.
rolled it. Okay,
I rolled
I
it in
accidentally
Discord.
rolled.
What did
Okay,
you
cool,
roll,
cool, cool.
Katya?
26.
Thank you.
I accidentally rolled my fucking initiative.
That's all.
Okie dokie.
I feel like you don't trust me.
No, I know. Okay, it's not that I don't trust you.
So cannonball into the fountain. Nothing happened. It's fine.
The mimic fountain does not eat you today.
So I make like a little swirl motion with my fingers. Does it feel like normal water or does it feel like oil or
It feels like the best water you've ever seen.
suspicious? Okay.
We're not
Is there
doing
any
Tailspire.
Who's on Tailspire?
I'm not doing tails.
Okay, so if
I
I'm
had
looking at the
pre-booted
picture
it
the
up. Do
right
you want me to
way.
close it? I had it pre-booted.
Oh, well, you're stream. I guess that's fine. That's fine.
I had it streamed for Queen, and I just never stopped streaming it.
Yeah, I don't have like terrain prepared. If you guys want to fight in Tailspire, that's the issue.
So
I
it
wanted
looks
to like a
like
sample.
No, you're fine. I just never turned it off because I was like, eh.
So on the fountain, it looks like or like on the picture, it looks like the fountain has like tiers, like it's stacked. Is there anything like on top of it?
Religion.
Religion. I think that religion's intelligence and not wisdom. Okay, not bad. 23.
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
It's an evil laugh.
Queen, I'm grabbing your hands above table.
I know, I feel like I'm about to get sucked into hell.
I'm holding your hands, Queen.
As one does.
Alright. So, there what appears to be an angel holding its head, and it's crying from tears, like that's where the water's coming from, and there's an inscription. You don't recognize the language.
I'm gonna bring out the cat.
Okay, now that I know Now that I know that there's an angel on the fountain, Uriel will just say, "Well, that's not ominous at all."
A crying angel.
Him shuffling a little bit awkwardly.
So if I bring out the cats, what is their like reaction to the fountain?
They will. Actually, I'll roll for it.
I hope it doesn't scare
They
them.
ignore you.
Better question.
Oh, they ignore me. They don't want
Yeah,
to come out.
They're
What about-
essentially on it. They must be on like a cat bed or something inside there.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
What about Uriel?
Uriel, you will get a sense of unease as you recognize the angel as a cherub.
Mm.
I don't remember what a cherub is.
They're like baby
Like
angels.
cupids or
Oh.
something.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but I don't know
what
why
they
they're
are like
bad.
in
Cherubs
game.
are
Yeah. I don't know what
cherubs
they
are
are in
what
game,
you
but-
typically associate with the the stereotypical angel shape. That's what like Cupid. That's a cherub.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will say, this is the inscription that you get when you read it, and it means
Uriel can understand it.
Well, yeah, he's an angel.
Well, we speak
Fallen
celestial.
angel.
We speak celestial, and it sounds like we can't understand it.
Yeah, but celestial might be different than angel language. It might just be like
What?
fancy angel language. Listen, they
Maybe.
might have their own writing. They might have their own writing.
Regional dialects, Bernos.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
here's the thing: you have mortal celestial, you have dog celestial, and then you have the proper angel celestial.
no. Dog celestial, in their
This
opinion,
is-
is the proper celestial.
Everyone thinks their celestial is the correct celestial.
Except Theo's right. Dog Celestio is the correct one.
Except now here's the thing.
See?
Poor Natalia has no proper celestial. It's all the celestials. But what does he see? What does he see? Go, go, go.
Mm. He will not speak aloud the translation. He will instead speak aloud the proper language of what it is. How the fuck do I pronounce this? Give me a.
So you're like saying it in celestial?
All right.
Okay, Iliquiolim.
Did you just get like a pronunciation guide?
No, I was like trying to pronounce it over and over again, and I eventually got it. Iliquiolim.
Oh, Theo.
Can-
Can
Hold
I
on.
cast comprehend languages on myself?
Yeah.
He says that in a way to...
And the rest of us don't understand this word. I assume those who speak
Yeah.
You
celestial.
can't see it.
No, he said it out loud. That's what
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
that out.
Yeah, so
It's in celestial.
Okay, so I speak celestial. What does it say?
Those whom once fell, we mourn.
Those who once fell what?
those who once fell, we mourn, I believe.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, those whom once fell, we mourn.
Oh, so it's talking about the angels that probably
Iliquiolim.
fell.
Or this is
No.
a crypt of some sort. Oh, Verula tries to deduce what the purpose of this dungeon is.
Fucking archaeology, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
While she's doing that, I want a ritual cast water
Dude,
walking on myself.
You're like the only person who's managed to fucking over with archaeology like twice in a camp. I normally remember that shit.
You know what's funny is that this is the second time we've had an archaeologist in our party. If I had a
True,
nickel
but
for
he
every
was a
time we had a
bad
dedicated archaeologist in our party, yeah, I'd have 2 nickels.
He was a
But it's
very
weird that it's
bad
happened twice.
archaeologist.
Okay, to be fair, he frequently forgot he was an archaeologist.
It's one of the more useful passive backgrounds.
Uriel going over to a wall, knocking on it, and just making the offhand comment. Times like this, it would really help if we had some dwarven friends.
What?
God.
So you get the sense that this place has been built over and over again. It's been repurposed multiple times. There's definitely
For
hints of some dwarven architecture. And there's also a hint of some other alien architecture. You're not quite sure what it is. You've not seen anything like it. And then of course there's like the standard, um, decay, and then there's the retrofitting that obviously the kobolds must have done.
hmm That's very interesting. So,
And
what is the
before we
purpose
get
of the
hit with the
place?
Prometheus storyline.
Is it a religious area? Is it a crypt of some sort? What is the designated intent of this building, this structure?
At one point it was of some kind of religious manner, but you get the sense that it may have been repurposed more as a defensive
Okay,
structure. It's
fair enough.
original, as far as you can tell. It's original based off the centerpiece of like where it's situated, things like that. This may have been a ritualistic place that people came and gave offerings.
Got it. Okay. So Varula would relay this information that she gathers about the stone after reading the stones, um, and says like she's pretty sure this is some sort of well, it used to be a religious center of some sort, but it has since been co-opted by several other cultures, including the current kobolds in here.
Can you tell for what religion?
No idea.
Okay, so Theo, while she's investigating, I'm gonna ritual cast water walk so that I can walk on the water in the fountain and examine the angel statue in the center.
What are you trying to find out?
Just if there's any other writing, if I can like tell if there's anything on the statue, if there's any like if like their eyes open and there's like a key inside the statue.
Hold on. There's no other information really available as much as like you would think regarding the statues themselves. Um, Clearly though, is that like there's something weird with the water. It looks like normal water. You can even drink it as normal water, but if you try to like move your hands past like a little bit, if you stay there too long, some kind of magic activates.
Can I Arcana check and try and tell what?
It is a spell that makes it so you can't see anything in the water.
Okay. So still with comprehend languages on myself, I'm gonna say to Natalia, come here for a minute.
And so with that, Nat will step closer and just, what do you need?
I just feel better having you near. And I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna stick my face in the water.
Nat's little tail is wagging, though she is going to go in like the minute Katya sticks her head in the water. There is fear in her eyes.
I just feel better next to you. Oh my god.
Yeah, Nat's tail is wagging.
I want your paladin save.
I know. That was just a really funny way of saying that.
No, but it's really cute. It's character growth for Katya.
That's true too.
Even if she's using Nat.
You don't recognize anything on the water, Katya.
Do I see anything?
You don't recognize anything.
You can't you can't make out anything, basically, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Nah, it's a joke. It's
Different.
But
Oh.
I don't want to say the bodies because then there's like
Yeah, did you not hear me?
You don't
Did you not hear me
recognize-
quietly under my breath
you
go?
don't recognize the bodies in the water.
Yeah, I guess that didn't come out audibly. I did make the bodies in the water thing under my breath. And I was like,
What
yeah,
is
that was
a
loud.
reference to?
SCP.
Okay,
Oh,
don't
okay.
worry. No. Instead, what you see are like dozens of lights that seem to swim around like fish, and the very unusually deep pool of the fountain.
Okay.
As in, like, there's like a whole lake below there, kind of unusually deep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pop my head back up.
Charisma save.
Natalia. Huh? Charisma save. Damn it. Okay.
Oh god. You
Uh-oh.
get a +5.
I know. $30.
You feel another, like, almost like a hammer against your internal wall of your mind. And you're, like, startled kind of to alertness.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we go any further, let me cast some spells real quick.
You don't know she's making charisma saves.
No, she doesn't. You have no idea. So I think Nat just
No, but I am
Mr.
gonna.
Fortify Mind plus 30 to everything.
Well, actually, I was
No.
going to do something just out more for combat purposes later on.
So I'm
So,
gonna pass it on. So
so
I
I'm
should.
gonna. Oh yeah, go
Oh, you
ahead.
go first.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna cast Danger Sense. As an action, you create a second model of reality in your mind.
Are you stealing a barbarian feature, motherfucker? Is that what I'm listening
Your concentration ends. You can't be surprised. Attack rolls against you can't gain advantage, and you gain plus 10 to bonus to initiative.
to?
Did
Alright.
you say plus 10?
Yeah. Oh, and I also give everyone.
Man,
But if
sounds like he just pulled an ion stone out of nowhere.
and then I'm also good. Well, then this isn't a concentration thing, but as soon as battle begins, I can spend 7 side points to give the entire party also plus 10 to initiative.
Oh hell yeah, we need that because we all roll really shitty on initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Just
pop my
say
head up out of the water.
For yourself.
Um.
Life is
So
cold.
no, it's not. So yeah, I just
Hey
went
DM,
out
you're
loud.
laying down stuff for me. It's not happening though. Thank you.
I just
No,
say
you feel
like
you feel it as if another part of you comes back just for a second. Life is cold.
okay.
Kitty,
Hmm.
are you all right? You have a look on your face.
I hold up my staff to her. Would you hold this for a moment?
I suppose I can. And
Okay,
Nat
I'm
will
gonna
just
start
take
taking
it.
off the super heavy plate armor that I have on.
Kitty, what are you doing?
The fountain is somewhat deeper
Can you
than
not?
it appears.
So you're going to dive
Enix
into
is
the fountain
meanwhile
that we still
mortified,
don't know the
knowing she's
purpose
gonna be
of.
in her shift. Like,
Oh, my ankle.
Oh god, but just so you're
Yes.
going to
Can
dive
you
into
say
the
that again?
fountain
I
that
didn't
we
hear
don't.
any of it.
I said the fountain's deeper than it appears, and I'm taking off my armor while Natalia
Yeah.
holds the staff.
Yeah, and that's just. So you're going to dive into the fountain that we still do not know the purpose of. I understand you just put your head in, and you haven't even explained
There
why
were lights underneath.
there were lights.
Lights, yes. And it's strange, when I came out of the water, I felt strange. I felt some sort of presence almost.
Right.
Like
Kitty.
someone knocking on my head.
Quickly
Kitty.
remind me why we're in this dungeon in the first place.
We're
For the
after some
kobolds.
kobolds.
Well,
Kitty.
just to kill the kobolds? Are we
Possibly.
eradicating? Okay.
No, well, first we're attempting to be diplomatic, but if
Oh,
they
okay.
pose a threat, then we'll have them go elsewhere. We haven't
Okay.
discussed it in depth yet.
But Kitty, you're
Yes.
going. If you feel something tugging you to go deeper, perhaps it's best to not. And Nat's gonna like motion towards the fountain. Go in. At least let me. And
face
she's
in
gonna
the
like.
shape of a person appears in the water, and breeze bubbles out, then comes back in. And you hear a
Nat
whisper
grabs
almost
Kitty.
indescribable.
Nat's grabbing
What?
Kitty and yanking her back.
I'm not doing anything, but what person? What face?
It's like the face of a person, in the shape of it was like water in the shape of a person.
Okay, but no one I recognize.
Yeah, it's just it's water in the shape of a face.
Okay.
Yeah, Nat has like her arm around Kitty's waist, and she's just, "You are not going into that water,
Natalia,
Kitty."
I'll
A
be
yellow
fine.
tennis ball appears out of the water and goes flying.
My dog, leave my dogs out of this. But Nat just, if it's trying to lure you in, do you understand how stupid it is to dive
That's
into
not
the
it.
water?
That's not it. I don't feel this pull. You're back. It's not that I feel a pull. It's just
It's just what?
I don't know. I don't have a word for it.
And what if you can't get out? Have you thought of
Well,
that?
I have. I'm sure I'll be able to get out. I find my odds are better when I try not to think too hard about the consequences.
And that is how you land yourself in situations that you cannot get out of.
Well, so far I've gotten out of most of the situations.
Do you understand the main word of that sentence?
Most, yes. However, I will point out the 2 times I did not successfully get out of the situation, I had no idea I was going into anything dangerous, so I wasn't at all prepared. This
Keep in mind,
time,
if you get stuck down there, I can't really get you out of there. I can't
Exactly.
if I can't see you, I can't teleport you out of there.
all
DM in
right.
this guy noted.
All right.
A
How about this?
weakness.
How about this? We have like rope in our bags.
Yep, I was already about to say Nat was about to be like, just sighing.
Yeah,
Just, if you
Perilla
are
can't breathe
determined,
underwater also.
if you are absolutely determined to go in, and Nat will like set the staff down and drop her bag off and just start digging out a big old thing of rope and just hold still for a moment. And she is going to like quadruple knot that thing. And just at any point, I will pull you out. If, and I am telling you this now, if I cannot get you out, I'm going in after you, Kitty.
Have her tug back a signal every minute. If she doesn't tug back, then pull on the rope, pull her up. Like if she stops, basically that means if she stops responding, then we
Okay,
try to
so
get her
yeah.
out.
So
Is that a
if
fair
I'm
enough deal?
fine,
Just have
if
backup
I'm
characters,
fine,
right?
haha. If I'm fine, every 30 seconds or so, I'll tug once. If
All right.
I'm in trouble, I'll tug twice. Or, if I'm in a lot of trouble, I just won't tug at all because I'll be dead.
That is not an option.
Or,
We just don't go
we
in.
just don't.
Edicts. You know how she is by this point. If we try
I'm
to tell
going to
her
use
no,
my action to use Hellsight. I am now aware of locations of creatures in 60 feet, whether they are using magic to hide or disguise themselves.
There's powerful illusion magic on the fountain.
I have true.
But is
I
there
only
a
have,
creature?
I have true sight up to 60 feet, so I can see her 60 feet down into that. I assume, but I can't see her past that, right? I think that's how that would work.
Fountain's only 4 feet deep.
I thought I could see past the illusion magic though. It's true sight.
Yeah, like I said.
Oh, it's only 3-4 feet deep, and then it's like wider. You mean?
Yeah, there's
That's
things
like
at the bottom of it.
okay. I kind of get what you're saying. I'm not 100% following, but it's good enough.
so
What she saw was an illusion.
Oh, what she saw was an illusion. Got
Yes.
it.
Edict.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Once Edix activates his Hellsight, because at least he would know that it's at bare minimum illusion magic.
Uh,
He would just say, uh, well, if Farula wants to say something, you go on ahead.
I was about to say Verla would probably mention like my eye one of my eyes looks like it's deeper, but one of them looks like it's only 4 feet deep. It's the one that sees true.
Hmm.
I imagine this feels very disjointed for her. Not gonna lie. Oh,
yeah.
It's like, God, going to the eye doctor. So what's better, number 1? Number 2?
Farula having a crisis on the inside.
Okay, can I insight check the fountain?
As Nat
There
is
it
like
is.
tying like the fucking rope around Kitty.
Or would it be investigation? I'm gonna insight check the fountain. Haha, 32.
The silence scares
Oh,
me.
hold on.
If the fountain could look back at you and squint, like, really, it would.
There's a small amount of
Listen-
That's
drool
what
in
you
your
get
foot.
from the insight check.
Oh, what were you
Drool?
saying, Theo?
Drool, yeah.
That's all I get from the insight check.
Well, yeah, that and the feeling of a tail hitting your fucking leg.
Oh, it's like the mouth of a monster. It totally wants to eat me.
I'm gonna lick you.
You hear some
Gross.
barking.
Is Bayo down at our feet?
There's a very wet ball being insistently shoved into your leg.
Okay. I throw it not in the direction it came from.
Bayo chases after it.
Alright.
Comes back.
Okay. I'm rolling what direction it was.
Oh shit.
Oh, yay.
I commit Theo. I go after it.
Okay.
Is it deeper in the dungeon? Is it in the water?
No, it's not in the water.
You can't kill Bayo
It's
this
just
early,
down the
Theo.
hall.
Yeah, Bayo shoots off after it.
Comes
Barking.
back. Absolutely nothing happened, guys.
Drops it at their feet. Barks.
Oh god. I think Nat just like releasing the rope is already digging in her bag for a towel to dry Bayo off.
Alright, I start pulling my armor back on.
And just untying the fucking quadruple knotted rope. Queen, what are you rolling?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out math stuff like the probabilities of it landing on and below certain numbers. I'm sorry. I've been having math thoughts about dice.
That's fair.
There's a lot of really cool calculations about dice, like the chance of 2 ones being rolled in a row and stuff like that.
I know. And it's like, all I can think about is like sophomore year math class when she was like talking about license plates and the probability. And she was like, well, there's 9 digits until you do 9 times 8 times 7.
Yeah, it's like advantage is worth like 3.5 plus 2 of roll. It's so it's better if you can have somehow get +4 to a roll. It's better to have +4 than advantage on a roll.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just trying to see.
These are
So I'm
thoughts
like,
I never
I'm
have.
keeping track. I'm keeping track of all the numbers that I'm rolling, and I'm just like, I already got like a natural 1. Like I got that one of the first times. I'm trying to see how long it takes to get like 100.
All
And
right,
if there's just like any, sorry.
Roughly
I don't
5-minute
understand.
rolls.
No, you're fine. I don't understand how your brain works, but I support you. Um, but yeah. So after drying Bayo off and kind of very like holding back out the tennis ball because she is not going to just throw it. She'll start helping getting Katya, like getting the rope off and then getting the armor back on so it's a little quicker.
You see this image pop up in front of you, and it's of you throwing the ball.
I think Natalia just Bayo, we are in a dungeon. I don't necessarily want to throw it and alert anything. Once
Bayo,
we get outside, Bayo, look at me in the eyes.
Bayo's not looking at you. She's projecting the image again. Looks at Katya, changes the image to her throwing the ball.
I throw the ball back up the stairs. So it's
I
not
go
further
after
into the
it.
dungeon.
Okay, rolling severity.
Oh no, we're gonna
And
kill
so,
Bayo.
you saying there's something at the entrance of the dungeon now that we just came through? Oh
Oh,
my
Theo
god.
said rolling severity? I thought that was ooh as a joke.
No,
No,
it's
that was,
Theo.
Don't worry about it.
So worried about it.
can't
I
tell more.
haven't said a damn thing.
Well, you just said a damn thing.
A damn thing.
Um, Theo's so done with our shit.
Yeah.
That's the please continue in the dungeon. I'm begging you, please go in the dungeon side. So yeah, after we get Kitty, like get her armor back on, Nat will help. Get her rope re-rolled up, shove it in her bag, re-shoulder her bag.
All right, so there's
we'll
3
continue on.
doors.
40 minutes, one room. Let's go.
Okay, so let's go to the side that just has the one door. Or are they doors or are they hallways?
So just so you guys are aware, there are trinkets and stuff like that in the fountain. So you guys never acknowledged that. So I need to make sure you guys are aware.
Oh, I
You
did
said
not
I
hear
didn't
anything
see
about this.
anything except the
Yeah.
I
light.
said there were things at the bottom of it. I said that very clearly.
I didn't hear that.
I don't remember that, honestly.
There were also
Yeah.
bodies in the water, but we could.
What kind of trinkets are in the fountain, Theo? As Nat like is kind of like looking while she's shouldering her
Few
bag.
orbs, medallions, even a little fancy tiara, some gold coins, bunch of little slips of metal, things like that.
Okay, I'd hop in the fountain.
Oh God, Nat's
Oh
can
my God.
Can Nat grab for her? Can Nat grab for her?
It's a deep fountain. It'll come up to like my hips.
Yeah, but something was trying to eat you in there. Can I grab her?
Arrow jumped in after Cat.
No.
Okay. Just see above table. Do you guys not understand that it was an illusion? Did that not like compute?
No, but then because we were leaving because it was an illusion, but then you said that there was in fact stuff.
Yes.
But you saw stuff, rather. I assume
Yes,
our true
there's an
sight showed
illusion
no stuff.
protecting what's inside the fountain.
Oh.
People
So with
just don't
true
go
sight we saw this,
yoinking
or
it.
would? So with true sight we saw the stuff in the fountain, or that we saw nothing in the fountain with true sight,
You found
or like with
You
this is
see-
with edicts.
without the true sight, you see nothing.
Oh, okay.
If you try to go inside the water, effects happen to try to prevent that. So you can't grab
Okay.
anything.
Okay. What if Varula closes her normal eye and just reaches in while looking with her true sight eye?
Viril would be nervous to do so, but I guess we can give it a whirl.
This is a fountain that people gave their offerings to the dead. So
Oh, yeah.
If Viril was able to
Uriel
gather
being
that,
very, very awkward at the fact that you guys are pilfering an angel's
Nat is
grave.
not
You didn't
involved.
tell
She's
us that.
Nat's not involved. She's tried to stop Kitty.
this is the
She's not
equivalent.
involved.
This is the
know.
equivalent
I'm
of
pretty
you going
sure-
to like a child's grave and taking the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I
I'm
was gonna
pretty
ask
sure
Theo is if I could put a
only
gold
one-
coin in it.
Only like 2 people out of the group realize that it's a grave to an angel or something equivalent to it, whereas the other 2 are jumping into a fountain and trying to keep the other person out of the fountain. I don't think you 2 have realized that it is a grave, or it hasn't been communicated.
It has
Someone
not
gonna
been
share?
communicated.
It's closer to a memorial stone than anything else, but yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, Nat's not in it. She
oh,
grabbed for
if it's just
Kitty.
if it's a memorial stone, that sounds like it needs some archaeological discovery.
Okay.
We need to preserve this stuff. Put it in a museum.
Oh my God.
Goes out to the 9/11 memorial. You belong in a museum.
Yep.
It's been
The
20 years.
museum is called-
It's valid.
The
Putting it in
museum
the
it's
fucking
being
wheelbarrow.
donated to is the Inheritor's Vault. That's the name of it.
I mean, that's basically what they did with the 9/11 museum. I mean, have you seen it?
I
I haven't spent time in a museum since I was like 12 years old.
Just saying, Vrilla would be approval of this.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nat's trying so hard. You just
Would
hear
Nat
Nat
know
just
it's a burial memorial service? I don't know if she would though.
for taking stuff from.
Oh, just taking stuff from a dungeon? I'm just saying.
No. We already learned in her eyes because it still has not been completely communicated that was an illusion that went after Kitty.
Oh, I guess that's true.
She's still just like, let's not go in the fountain that was
Let's
able
not
to
mess
create
with
an
it.
illusion. As you-
Edicts will at some point communicate the fact that what Katya is seeing is an illusion. It's just a fountain.
Yeah.
But he would also say, well, it is just a fountain. I would prefer it if we were to keep what's in it and we move on.
Verla would sigh and says, "Well, we can do that, but wouldn't it be better to see what we could learn from these relics of the past?"
I did say I would prefer it, but as always,
If Edix has a reason
he'll
to prefer
say the signature line. Say the line, Bart. Your wish is my command within reason.
Yeah, not just if Edix has a preference, I'm sure there's a reason. I think it best we leave it then.
He doesn't have that many preferences, I guess so.
Kitty, put it down.
I don't have anything in my hands.
Bayo would
But
have grabbed
that,
something.
yeah, not just Bayo, you as well. And that's already got a hold of Kitty's hands, like turning them over, making sure.
No,
Theo,
when
what
he
about
said he didn't
Aircraft?
want us to, I would have gotten out and left the stuff.
Okay. And just Bayo, drop it. Come on. Out. Already
Lethal.
pull. What?
Just so that we're clear, this would be Uriel saying he would prefer us to move on. However, that is him being polite, and I very much want someone to take something from the fountain.
Verula's probably gonna.
No,
No.
she's respectful of her party enough.
Yeah, Nat's got scolding mom mode on, so she's just
Flower.
Okay.
She already got her
To
flower
be
that she always cared more, but she cared more about.
Where are we going? Where off?
So
Great,
the
let's go.
three things on like the side in dungeoneering, are those hallways or are they doors?
They are they're hallways, and there's like some doors adjacent. You'll see.
Okay, let's head down the one that's only the one on the
There's an
side.
open hallway to the south, and the rest are doors.
I say let's head for the open hallway first. And then we can loop back and start going through doors.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I guess map it out.
As we are
You hear
passing
the
the
loudest fuck you could possibly hear, like the word fuck, echo throughout the entire dungeon.
Can we tell from where?
You look behind as you guiltily see two dice, and there's Fizzlebang and Bayo.
Bayo looks so fucking smug.
Oh my god.
They have dice.
Yeah, you see like a spectral hand right around Bayo, giving herself head pats.
Oh my god.
while everyone is going down and getting ready to go to the hallway, Edix is still in front of the fountain, and he finally looks back at Fizzlebang Bayo up from a piece of paper that he was writing in, and he just gives them the look of just like, "Are you serious right now?"
Bayo nods.
What happened?
Pinches in Edix's cheek with her mage hand.
He will look down, finish writing what he is on his piece of paper, tear it off of whatever it is, fold it up, and I guess like clap it between his hands, like he's doing a prayer thing, and then he'll chuck it into the fountain
Edix.
and then move on.
All right, hold on 1 second. I hate you, Bayo.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Double or nothing, he
sometimes I
says.
feel like I do.
Double or nothing, he says.
What are you doing? Are you drawing for the
She
deck of
rolled
many
for
things?
something.
I got a nat 20, motherfuckers.
On what?
Don't worry about it.
Bayo just won enough to pay for the entire keep.
All right, this is what you win.
What I win? Winnings.
She's just
Amazing.
gambling against Fizzlebang this whole time.
Amazing. First one's great. Oh, even better. I will be sure to cash in on this.
What you
Anyway.
get?
Don't worry about it.
Fizzle Bag will go ahead and pull he will sit down in his stool and he will profit out the dice. Anyone else want to roll?
What are we rolling for?
He
While that is
flips. He says, "Luck,
He says
flips.
luck.
luck."
Yeah. While that's happening, Natch she kind of looks towards Edix and just, did you throw something into the fountain?
Oh, while this is happening, by the way, and Varula is looking away, I was basically doing that until I forgot that's what you did, Edix. The statue started tearing up more, and its hands went to the side, and its mouth opened.
What's in the mouth? I'm about to look a gift horse in the mouth, guys.
Oh, no.
Did you? Oh, do you actually look and open it?
Uh, I- the mouth was already open.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
know. You
looking
can't
in
see
it.
what's in there. You have to reach your hand in.
What?
Bayo mage hands
Ah.
in. What does Bayo pull out?
Oh, you. I thought Edix was doing this. That's why I asked.
I sent the mage hand in.
Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is roll me a D100.
Sure. 71.
All right.
High is good.
Oh, that's actually really good. There is a perfectly pristine platinum skull.
Bayo takes like one look at it and she just drops it in the water.
It's magical, so.
Yeah, maybe give it to Edix, who threw the
I want
thing
to
in that
identify
got
the
it.
school.
Bayo
Especially because
reluctantly.
Edix has no magic items.
Okay. Bayo keeps it hovering in the air now that she's hearing interested, and she projects the image of someone throwing the ball for her again.
Okay, I toss the ball straight up above her and see if she can catch it out of the air.
So Edix
Yeah.
receives the skull.
Yes, I would assume.
The bearer gains a +1 bonus to all Constitution saving throws.
Mm.
And once a day, you may consult with the skull to receive secrets or information regarding nearby fae.
Are there any fae nearby?
Mm.
It's only once per day. We get to find this out.
All right, so let's. Which hallway are we walking down?
Aren't elves technically fae in D&D?
They're like fae ancestry, but like distant cousins, I think.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, will Katya and Varilla technically set it off? But continue.
So which hallway are we going down? There's 4.
I would say the open one first.
Are they all open?
No, the others are doors. One is an fully open hallway.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, yeah, let's go down that one first. I'll go first, like I'll go in front.
Alright, very well. Which way do you go? So, well, I guess I
The
have...
open hallway.
Got you, okay. I thought you saw... Oh, that's my bad. Okay. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I did that. Okay. So, this is what you have seen so far. Damn it, what the fuck?
We already. Oh, okay. So there's 2 more doors.
Yep.
Left and right. All right. Let's retreat then and just see what's behind the early doors, I guess, and just make our way through one door at a time.
I think that would be best.
Alright, time to roll a d5.
Oh,
Oh, woo.
yeah.
Or there's 5 of us.
Starting
So we
from
could...
the left door. Starting from
Don't
the
even
left door,
say
we're
that,
gonna
Kitty.
rotate
That's not-
counterclockwise.
I don't even say that, Kitty. That's not an option. We are not separating from each other in the midst
Not
of a tension.
separating. We just open them all at once and see if anything explodes.
Bayo
thought
trots off
sounds
towards a
like-
random door.
Bayo.
You
I
start
wagged
to
the ball at her.
hear you start to hear some
D5.
banging from another door from the one she was kind of near. And we'll have to destabilize our economy. Yeah.
So wait, ooh, what'd you roll?
Roll a 5. So if you look at the map, that one is the first one on the right from the stairs, so the top right one.
All right. Can I want to look at the door. Does it have any writing on it or anything?
You're hearing voices from another room, from the room to the bottom right. Well, middle right, I guess, technically now.
Alright, from door number 4.
No, door number 3, I think.
The one in the bottom right of the circle.
Okay. Do we want to open the door with the voices, or do we want to open that one last?
Bayo starts walking off towards it.
Bayo.
Pauses.
I rolled the
Wait a
ball
moment.
in a different direction.
I chased right after it.
I would say the one with the voices first, but we open it prepared.
I'll have to institute some purging.
Fizzlebang's not in the room with us anymore, is he?
No.
Just checking.
It
All right.
doesn't. They don't sound like kobolds. I assume. They're not like speaking Draconic, are they?
They're speaking Draconic.
Oh,
Oh,
they are
Nat
speaking
can,
Draconic.
Nat can speak Draconic.
I've got
Yeah,
comprehend
I
languages
don't
on.
fucking speak Draconic. Edix
So-
is just hearing gibberish.
Yeah, Nat speaks Draconic. So I think after a moment,
With
So-
their
She
minds,
just-
they can't resist us.
So
Like,
Virla also does
Oh, it's
too.
the kobolds!
yeah, Nat's gonna hold up a hand and just put it like a finger to her lip and then just. That is Draconic. It took me a moment to realize it. That may be the kobolds.
Hey, you hear that?
I just...
Virla nods.
She whispered it. She was being quiet.
No, they say this as the clattering and the clicking and clacking and the bawling and all that shit's going on.
All right, I open the door.
Yeah, I think we got guests.
I open the door.
Kitty opens the door. Nat has a hand on her fucking sword, but she's being polite about it, just resting.
All right. I
That's
will
not
send you a picture of the
ominous at
room.
all.
All rules are ominous.
All right.
So it's a table with part of the wall caved, with part of the room caved in?
Caved out. It looks like almost like it extends into another, like the natural cave rather than
No, I think that's like the wall fell down.
Yeah, but we're underground.
There's like a hole that way.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It extends into
How
like
many
probably
kobolds
a
are in the
natural.
room?
There are 9 kobolds in the room, each in a chair, and they're wearing suits and discussing things.
Very sophisticated for kobolds.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
so
just interrupted
in-
a board meeting.
Are
God.
any of them look like they're secretly 3 kobolds in a
One of
single
them
suit?
presses a red button. Send in the constabularies. We gotta go. We have a thing.
I cast hold person on one of them.
Oh.
The planar image disappears.
In perfect Draconic, Nat just. We apologize for the intrusion. We just wanted to speak with you.
Hang on. Planar image?
Yes.
I don't know what those words mean in that order.
Basically, it's
Hologram.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
projected images.
essentially.
By
So none of
Oh.
them were real?
Yeah. Do they respond to what Nat just said at all? Like, is there any? Do they even hear her?
They
Not one.
harumph.
Not one of them are real. Oh.
Yeah.
We just got
So
Emperor Palpatine.
yeah. So they harumph, but do they stop moving?
I mean, this is a spell you have to cast on each person, right?
No, Dracon. She. Oh, the
She
hold person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on each person.
Well, I can't. I don't think I can hold them if they're not real.
All of the all but one of the kobolds disappear. The one at the head of the table. The one who pushed the button.
Oh,
If
hell,
I've got
well,
comprehend
now
languages on, can he understand me, or is that just me understanding him?
I
Just
think
that
you.
me
comprehend
understanding.
languages
I'm
was only what
calling
you
for the
read.
gods.
Oh, we just, like I said, we just wanted to speak with you. Of course, there's
And I don't want to speak
no
with you.
need.
Get out of my
Well,
house.
out of your
How
house.
do you know you don't want to speak with us? We haven't even said
I don't
anything yet.
like you.
Bayo comes in
Oh.
with a ball, drops it at his feet.
And a dog in here. Disgusting animals.
He hears in the distance 3,000 tails.
And he starts sneezing wildly.
Bayo's tail begins to wag.
wait, sneezing. He's not related to
The judge!
I'm going to go sit next to him at the table.
I
Can
said get
I?
out, not take a seat. Are you dumb? Is she dumb? You understand
I
languages?
would, I
Is
would
he
suggest
here?
that you do not insult a member of our party.
I suggest you get the hell out of my house. Otherwise, I'll have the guards come in here and murder you. Get the fuck out. Good day.
Sir, we've travelled quite a ways to speak
I
with
don't
you.
care. Get out of my house.
We believe we can help you.
And I believe you're made of gold. You're not. You're not sparkly enough. I would know.
Well, then why would you believe it when it's clearly not true?
Exactly. Get out of my house.
I understand you were forced out of a different house lately.
No, this was mine. They flooded it. Assholes. I fixed it.
Before that,
Yes, well,
you had a different home.
dinosaurs be like that, okay? They have short arms and bigger teeth.
I'm curious, if we could restore your previous home, would you want to go back to it?
No, I think we like what we have here. The Grand
And why is
Magus
that?
does a good job.
The,
And if he
sorry,
knows I'm talking to you, he'll fire me. Quite
the
literally.
Grand Mages does a good job, he said?
I don't say anything. Leave me alone. Get out of my house.
No, that was me checking above table because I have bad
Yes.
hearing. Okay.
Oh, the gold
Before
should be
we
here
can
any minute now.
before we can get out of your not really a house. Before we can go, we need to understand something.
He pulls out a pouch from behind his back and lays it on
I
the
grab.
table.
Does it look magical?
No, it's a pouch.
Okay. Are you familiar with a rather used to be rundown keep a couple days from here?
Ah, yeah. Glenn's fucked it
Yes.
up. He pulls out a rug and starts to grab some chalk.
would these people happen to have any symbols of a red dragon around?
No.
No?
It is unusually warm here, though.
Look, we need to make sure that you won't be attacking that keep anymore as we've taken charge of it.
I see. He draws a circle.
All right, Nat's gonna
I
step
cast Charm
closer.
Person on him. He needs to make him safe.
This is how we make friends. We cast Charm Person.
Listen, he's not being very charming, and I just need him to sit down before he finishes whatever he's drawing.
Yeah, it could be a spell of some sort.
Yeah,
mean,
that's
you
why
can't
Nat was
like-
gonna
just,
step over. And...
Scuff the circle.
It's probably a teleportation circle. Besides, if he's charmed by
He
me, he'll
rolled a
be more
21.
talkative. Damn it. All right.
But Nat's gonna step around and then crouch down where he's drawing and just. We mean you no harm. And
Oh
allies
yeah,
that can be
I know. I
beneficial.
believe that. He draws a triangle.
So Nat, just do you know the place that you've taken hold of? It's a religious place. Did you choose it on purpose?
I can't say I did. He draws another triangle.
Can Edix just come over and like just wipe away the chalk?
He's
As he come over, the pentagram finishes.
A pentagram. Oh boy.
oh no.
What?
You're drawing
Bayo-
it by via triangles. A pentagram.
That's
It's a
not
slow
how-
way of doing it. You can do it triangles. It just takes a longer time.
Yeah,
It takes a longer time
Edix
to
is
make
wiping
5
it away with his
triangles.
foot.
It is now under fire, and he looks at his watch expectantly.
Wait.
You just can't draw the inner trapezoid. Or not trapezoid, hexagon.
He has completed the circle. This is not a summoning thing. This is a thing to specifically to prevent anyone from something specific from harming him while he's inside.
That's magic circle.
So I can't
So
wipe away the chalk?
The spell is completed at this point. Yeah.
I asked before he finished. Yeah,
Well, he literally finished.
whatever.
All right.
Hey Theo.
Yeah.
Would you say this would Nat be able to tell if this spell was 3rd level or lower?
It's third, like, probably.
Well, maybe
Is
let him
it-
stay. Let's let him stay inside it if it makes him feel safer.
Oh well, if it's something for to prevent something specific, Nat has dispel magic.
I have that too. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But let's let him stay inside it if it makes him feel safer.
She also has magic circle. So like if we
Me
need it.
too.
You hear an
Hell
echoing,
yeah!
You hear an echoing cry from within.
The circle.
No, from from within the dungeon, and it starts to get closer.
Oh, Bayo darts
Oh,
off towards
God.
it.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Kill us.
Bayo. And already
Okay.
Nat's going to go run after her. Cause she's not leaving the dog alone.
I'm focusing on the kobold. Tell me more about the clans, if you would.
No.
So kobolds, as we learned from Strahd, they like respect the strongest, right? So if we take out his guards, there's a good chance he might be more responsive.
I mean, possibly, but if he's not in charge, then he's probably more scared of whoever is than you.
Oh, I thought he was in charge, since he was at the head of the table. Who's in charge of your organization?
Yeah, I don't come into your house and ask you questions about your hierarchy.
No, you just come into my friends' houses and kill them and rob them.
Look, now the shadows are going to be coming here any second now, so I'd recommend you skedaddle. It's kind of messy when they show up.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we know effective cleaners.
Ah.
I'm gonna sort of twirl my staff like it's a bow staff.
I see. He pulls out a puzzle box and tries to start solving it. And this is kind of. Is it always left? No, it's right.
Tell me,
Meanwhile, Natalia and fucking Bayo are darting in the distance.
do you know the thing about shadows?
I've been trying to decide. I think Verilla would probably follow Natalia.
Undead
Yeah.
eldritch entities that take over human bodies and cause massive havoc. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the radiant gun. They hate the sunlight.
I see.
Now, we're still feeling rather charitable, and we're not in too bad of a
He
mood.
puts on earmuffs.
So, we're going to be back after we kill these things, and I doubt we'll be feeling as friendly. All right, I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna head towards the doorway, but I'm gonna stay where I can keep an eye on him. 'Cause that's
Actually,
just a goal.
I just finished reading this section. Do you still want to break his circle?
Me?
Edicts.
Edicts?
Oh.
I mean, the spell's completed. There's no need to break it anymore.
It only lasts like a minute.
It's no, it's a continuous barrier spell, but it only works against a specific creature. So
It's magic circle.
Yeah, I know. It only lasts against like a creature he declares, but he doesn't need to know that. We just let him think he's safe.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
So it
I thought it
doesn't
was a
actually.
minute.
It only. So literally only
It's an
work
hour.
against the one thing. So
Hmm.
if you wanted to smudge it with your toe, you could do that.
Well, it depends on which thing he chose.
Uh, he is frightened of something else besides you.
The shadows.
Oh, now I understand why there was a circle. It was a pentacle, not a pentagram. That just clicked in my brain. I kept being like, pentagrams don't have circles.
Yeah.
Oh, pentagram. So the six-sided thing.
Pentacle.
Yeah,
Pentacle.
pentacle. So pentagrams, it's a protective symbol actually. But
Yeah. The two
the pentagram.
That's why it was two triangles.
That's why I was confused because they take it. It's like, well, I see what you mean too. Yeah, that's not how I draw it, but that's why I kept being like, circle. It's not a pentagram. It just clicked in my brain.
I
Pentacle.
know. I
Sorry,
kept
Jay.
trying to picture
That just
drawing
clicked
like
in
a
my brain.
pentagram out of triangles, and I was like, I feel like there are easier ways.
He's doing his best.
Okay. I want to make sure he doesn't run away while we're dealing with this. All right.
So what? So does Edix get rid of that thing?
He looks at the very big toe near the circle and he's staring at it and he's looking up and shaking his head.
I guess Edix will just say, "My, it seems you've taken quite a long time in order to build this circle. For what purpose, I'm not exactly sure, but it is very dusty in this room, you know."
You're gonna freeze it, right?
I do think it's time for a little bit of a cleaning. What say you?
He looks increasingly terrified.
Uriel,
Yes.
perhaps we should leave him to his fear. I'd rather him still be alive after, so we can question him more.
Well, there are ways to question beyond death. He'll look directly at the kobold and go, "Oh, what's that spell? Speak with dead."
Ah.
Uriel.
He nods nervously. So he's going to point the door and say, "If you go kill the thing, I'll talk to you."
Didn't you summon it?
No.
Edix is going to just look at this kobold, Grinch smile. "Is that a deal?"
You believe him.
No,
he's
I'm
trying to get him to
asking the
make a deal.
kobold, "Is that a deal? If we kill them, you will answer our
He scratches his
questions."
neck. Yes.
He will
No
snap
take
his fingers. A deal has been made.
No take backs.
Oh no, this is he has made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. He can't take it
Yep.
back.
Snap his fingers, clap his hands together. Good. Stay right here. Off we go.
You
Alright,
notice
so
him
yeah.
putting on a ring as you turn around.
It's not the ring of putrefaction, is it?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
command
no.
him. I cast command. Drop it.
What does that ring even do?
Remember,
It
it turns people
kills
into
him.
stone. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so I
feel
he's
like
gotta
him
make
putting it on to kill himself would be in direct violation of the contract that he just made.
And I mean, to be fair, if he's dead, at least he goes to hell and Edix gets a soul in payment.
God. We don't know he's going to hell. So wait, can I?
He made a deal
I
with the,
need him to
with the
make-
devil.
That's true. I need him to make a wisdom save. He's got to drop it.
19.
Fuck! How are kobolds so wise?
I rolled a 14. He has a +5, so.
Yeah, how are
That's
kobolds
very
so
wise
wise?
for a kobold, yeah.
I still feel as though him killing himself would not allow him to answer my questions.
No, you did
Well,
point out this
only-
speak with dead spell.
Yeah, but speak with dead. Those things they didn't work on those putrefied guys.
They don't
remember?
answer all of my questions, and it's not
Mm.
truthful.
Mm.
Do you have a magical ability to compel him based off your contract?
Uh,
Do you have any actual like mechanical?
no mechanical stuff, just flavor stuff that we've done.
Gotcha.
All
You
right.
feel so. Edix's head kind of snaps back as he feels a thread snap, and the kobold lies dead.
Fuck.
And then Edix's pocket gets a little bit heavier.
He will pull whatever is in his pocket out.
Soul coin.
He'll twirl it around his fingers and just say, "Oh, don't worry, my lady. A deal is a deal is a deal." Flip the coin, put it back in his pocket. We have
Well,
shadows to take care of.
I suppose. All right, we go out the door to follow the
Yeah,
others.
we're other way ahead. You just in the distance hear us all.
I know. We're dashing.
All right. Hold on. Where is it? Quite weirdly enough, you notice that like instead of there being like some kind of undead monstrosity, instead dragonborn stop the path of Bayo and company.
Oh.
So when we like come out, so like we. So where are they in terms of where we were? Like how far away did they get?
We ran for quite some time. Here's a question: does Bayo like skid to a halt? Like when she sees the the fucking dragonborn? Because all I can imagine is like dust and then Nat bending down to like grab a hold of Bayo.
All right. So, there are four like guards with like swords and shields, and there is one of them that is kind of in robes.
Mage.
Yeah, so in Draconic, Nat just I
Magic
apologize for the
words. Roll
intrusion.
initiative.
Oh fuck.
Yay! Everyone gets a +10 to initiative. Woo! And I have +20. Woo!
Oh, 27 to initiative then.
All right. Now the question becomes, do I test the new dice or do I use the old dice?
Test the new dice. You get a
Or do you
+10.
want
This
us
is
to
the
roll
same time to
initiative
test
on
them.
D&D Beyond?
Huh?
That was a natural 20.
Woo!
Lucky dice. That's that's 32. Still not the fastest.
Well,
That's
Brula's cheating with her precognition.
30. That's the fastest I've ever gone. I'm gonna get to use my sneak attack.
Ooh.
Okay, but we don't actually have to.
Whatever we're
Initiative is just
fighting.
to
He
keep
said we were
track of
fighting
whatever
something.
is going. Initiative isn't fighting per se. It's just a way to keep track of what's going on in an orderly fashion. We don't.
I mean, there are
have to
advantages to going
fight.
first. There's no doubt about that. What did you get for initiative, Katsu?
30.
Okay. Edix?
32 with a natural 20.
Needless to say, they're all going last. Those are some banger rolls. What are you doing, Gorilla?
Okay, so what are we seeing in front of us, I guess, in terms of like combat?
Hallway.
Is it
Some,
hallway
yeah.
and how many of them?
There's 4 foot. There's 4 like warrior looking guys, and there's like 1 mage looking guy.
What, 4 warrior looking guys and 1 mage looking guy. Okay.
Do they look like they're gonna fight us or something else?
Sounds like we're fighting us if we rolled for initiative.
Well, maybe something else is coming.
All right. Let's do 1 second. Let me look up what
Theo
this.
loves to make us kill people and then feel bad about it.
This is true. Let's do. I don't have a lot of good AOE abilities. I need to get more of those.
Every time we give you AoE arrows, something bad happens.
Let's. What do I do? Do I kill the mage? Probably kill the mage. All right, let's shoot my crossbow at the mage. I'll roll to hit. Oh, and I'm gonna preemptively, because I have to preemptively add this. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna add the smite thing. If I lose it if it misses. So slash roll. I'll just go roll d20. 13 plus 8 is 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. All right, let's roll the damage. Let's roll. I'll do it. D8 plus 3 plus 7. D10. 42 damage.
Jesus.
And you hit. Who you hitting?
The mage.
Okay. Their head went bye bye.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Headshot.
Oh god.
All right,
So
and then I
You
major
hide.
hear
dog.
a distinctive slurping sound from your crossbow pouch.
It's pretty happy with that shot.
All right.
Then I proceed to hide behind the entire party and move further down the hall.
Yeah. Shoot and run.
Just duck behind Nat.
What a fucking surprise.
Well, and there goes our element of we come in peace.
That it does.
Now, hang on. No, I have a better line. Uriel, just seeing his head explode, just goes, "So much for coming in peace." He'll do the flames out of a suit into his suit of armor, drawing a great sword from a sheath of fire. I was never one for peace.
Ah, you cut me here over here, man, with that edge. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, he's a devil. What do you want from me?
He's was
If
More
never an
that
edge.
option.
isn't edge, who will?
Bayo.
Me.
Yes, your go.
Okay. I kind of, I guess, look at them, and after seeing one's head go off, like Bayo just opens her mouth at like one of the like in the direction to one of the warriors, and this ball of fire appears, and she just shoots off a firebolt.
I fully expected you to do vicious mockery. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I
I
have vicious
heard
mockery?
Yes.
Oh my god, I changed my mind. Wait, I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna come back to that, Theo. It's in my mind. Yeah. So I rolled a 17 to hit for firebolt.
Is a vicious mockery where they have to roll a save?
No, no,
With
no, no,
vicious
no.
mockery.
I'm not
Stay with
ready. I'm not
Firebolt.
ready. Listen, I want to
Okay.
listen. Now that I know I have it, Theo, I need to use it
Okay,
right.
hits then.
Okay. Okay. And that is 14 damage.
All the scales on his face went disappeared.
Sounds like I might have over committed some resources to these guys.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'm going to like nudge the ball in their direction.
Hello, yes, I hit you with fire. Now please throw my ball. We're friends.
Theo wags
Roll
her tail
persuasion.
patiently. Okay. I got a 30-20.
The one you hit loses his action in confusion. All right, edicts.
How many are left?
3.
Who?
Well,
Oh, 3.
4
Three?
technically, but one doesn't have an
One
action.
lost an
Okay.
action.
4. He'll just walk in front of them all with the great sword and be like, "All right, you three, what's it gonna be?"
They're waiting patiently their turn to attack you.
I answered it pretty quick.
All right. What is their CR percent?
Low.
Low enough for a glory kill?
Your level is 9, so yes.
Helix will just walk to the one that looks the most pissed off, and will, I guess, just like use his greatsword as like a bat, and like, you know that GIF that I sent you in DMs? He's gonna do that. I'm gonna send it so that everyone else can.
Okay.
Because I don't really have a way of describing what it looks like other than it is what it is. This is what he does with like his great sword, the butt of it, to the kobold, and looks over at the other two. Still pissed.
Yeah, you're hitting him with your pummel, yeah. Pummel
And
bash.
that'll be his turn. That'll just be his turn.
Katya.
So it's just the Dragonborn. There's nothing behind them.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
And I like. They look like they want to kill us, right?
Yeah.
From the get-go,
Okay.
right? not just after we killed their friends.
I know, but like, okay. Because I feel like I don't know. I get a bad feeling about killing these guys.
Yeah, you're okay. Nat has a plan. Nat has a plan. At least for
Resurrect
one of them.
everyone.
At least
So
for one
I'm
of
just
them.
going to kind of like keep my staff down low, and I'm just gonna like hold it in my hands, and I'm just gonna be like, "What is going on here?"
They hiss in Draconic.
Which I can understand right now because I've got the comprehend languages on.
I
Are they
think
just being
comprehend
insulting?
languages is
They
only
said in
reading.
Draconic, you bitch.
Okay.
You killed George.
Lenny.
Not Gregory.
Okay. If I look behind us, is there or like around?
We're
Is
gonna
there
be
any
first
shadows?
place in the musical tryouts.
Are there any shadows or anything?
They're black dragonborn, so.
Wow. That sounds kind of racist.
All right. I don't know. I don't do anything.
Do you not hit? You're not gonna attack them, or?
She doesn't want to kill him, which I understand.
No.
Nat has a plan. Don't worry. It's
I get
fine.
a bad feeling about killing them.
Yep. Nat has a plan.
They're weak,
And-
not nice.
Man, I spent like 14 side points on this already because of the initiative bonus.
You way overestimated it.
See, it's funny because like I was like I could have added more to it because it's so trivial, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this.
I
bet he's gonna go ham, and you did.
Yep, I wasted so much resources on it. That was a good move. I'm just used to you always going. I'm used to you always going ham with these combats.
I've never not done that.
Yeah, no, that's actually smart to just throw like weak ones in and then we overcommit accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
For shame.
Natalia, if your contest's not gonna go.
All right, so Nat is going to step forward and run her hand along the edge of her blade using her ability, thanks to her book, to make her attacks non-lethal. So the blade almost gets like, I imagine, like a light bubble around the edges. And she's going to go ahead and just kind of... I like to imagine it's like starlight trapped around the edges. I think would look nice.
Okay. So you may have to get art with that.
Oh yeah, Theo. I need more art of Natalia. Yeah, let's go. Um,
More
but
art.
she's
Give
going to
in.
go ahead and swing at one of the kobolds with her first attack. That's a 25 to hit,
Yeah.
and she's just going to go knock him out. Kind of just upside the head.
You do the same thing he did, except now there's stars and he falls unconscious.
Cool, and then she's going to turn to the other one and take the like hilt of her blade and kind of like smack him over, like bump him over the head with like the bottom of it, with the charms jingling, and that's a 14 to hit. So I don't know if that hits.
That's
Okay, he's also going to get knocked out, I assume.
roll damage.
Yep, and then so the starlight dissipates as she releases the
What's
effect.
the damage?
Oh yeah, let's see. So, 6 for the first one, 4 for the second one.
Okay, that doesn't
So
knock him out. This does
What?
damage.
that really
The
doesn't.
first one's unconscious.
How
Means that
did
he
you-
was already like, you know.
Are you sure you're rolling enough dice? I feel like that's not enough dice.
Yeah, it's.
Well, my longswords only do 1d8 plus 3.
Wait. Oh, you don't have the secondary. Oh, that's like 10 or 11. I'm thinking of.
Do I need to get another longsword? Is there a longsword Natalia should have bought at some point?
No, you get multiple attacks though. I think. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I did too.
I think the big thing is you just don't have a magical longsword yet. Usually by this point, this level, you usually have a magical longsword.
Yeah,
The issue is that she's not divine smiting them. That's why.
That
if
too.
I
but
divine smited them, I think it
Yeah.
would kill them.
Yeah.
You only have too many. You also only have so many slots. Like it's kind of normal for marshals to have magic weapons at this point in the campaign.
Oh wow, must be nice.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm
so-
saying several. I'm hinting at several marshals getting magic weapons would be great.
So that's the person with the
Really
Yeah,
pseudo
like I
magic
haven't been
crossbow.
doing that this whole time.
I don't have a magic crossbow. That's what you at.
Pseudo magic crossbow.
Yeah, and
I have
so
a magic
Mr.
crossbow bolt.
Mister doesn't have a single magic item save for maybe his flavor armor and weapon. And now his magical skull.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. What could go wrong?
So that'll be the end
magical
of her turn
skull.
then if that doesn't
Alright.
knock him out.
The two guards
He-
gonna like take some stock of their life choices. Um. Alright. You notice that one of them has a black orb in their hand, like a little black ball. God
Oh.
damn it!
That's either a natural 1 or a natural.
And I don't know either one. I'm scared.
I rolled 2 nat ones. I rolled with advantage.
Oh.
He's he's
He
too
throws
thrown
it
off
down,
by the.
and it's supposed to be a smoke bomb, but it's a dud.
Oh my god.
And he just stands there, awkwardly,
Awkwardly.
kind of like looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, and then he starts to back away slowly while his dumbass friend charges.
That guy was so thrown off by his friend's head suddenly becoming his chest.
All right, and he swings with an 18 at that'll be Edix, I believe, because you're probably in front.
Yes.
I thought Kitty was in front.
It's either Katya or Nat, I think, because or
Oh,
Edith.
yeah,
well,
that's
I
right.
guess we're all side by side.
Well,
Everyone but
Edith
Varula.
walked up to like drag his sword in front of them menacingly.
That's
yeah,
fair.
and then Nat stepped up to smack him over the head. Take it, Edix.
He pokes
How
you
much
slightly.
damage?
You take 2 damage.
I have the perfect.
Do not hellish rebuke this poor man.
He he swings again and misses, and so he just comes like he basically just walks up to you and like pokes you twice, and it just like doesn't really do anything. He just like pokes your armor, and it's just slightly discomforting. And he looks up in your eyes and realizes he has made mistakes in life. Varula.
Okay.
Another
We're just
10
gonna
side
shoot.
points, go!
Yeah, let me just blow. Let me take control of their minds. real quick. No, like I'm just gonna shoot regular crossbow bolt. Let's go. Which one's is there one that's more hurt? I'm gonna shoot that one.
There's the one that's unconscious on the floor.
No, not that one. The other. I rolled an 11 to hit. I don't know if that will hit. Probably not.
It does not hit. Sorry.
Alright,
AC's not
alright,
that
that's
low.
fine. Alright. I have contributed. I run away further.
Oh my god.
Even though it's probably safe.
You don't really have that much more room to go.
Well, as far as she can.
You're like 40 feet away.
There you go.
Alright. Next person is Edix. Or sorry, Bayo.
So they dropped like a dud of a smoke bomb.
Yes.
Okay, Bayo barks out right in Celestio Dog bad ball and casts vicious mockery.
I assume on the one he threw it.
Yeah.
Alright. What's the save?
Wisdom.
So my number is 16.
I hate to say this, he rolled a 17. He has a minus
No.
1. So he rolled a 16.
No.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Bayo.
Bayo pouts.
You can still balk him, he just won't take damage.
Yeah, okay. So Bayo just continues going on in Celestial Dog of how that was a terrible ball and how disappointed she is.
You start pouting and the Fizzlebang just like taps your head. There.
I lean into Fizzlebang. Like, it was a bad ball.
Alright, Edix.
He'll just look over to the side and just be like, "So I can't kill them."
I would prefer that you did not.
Oh no, they're totally evil.
Who said that?
Fizzlebang is
Fizzlebang.
currently petting Bayo.
Oh.
Edix will just sigh and just be like, "Fine. I would like to non-lethally beat the shit out of them, please."
You've been waiting so long.
As you wish.
I have 2 attacks. Box, it decided to bounce. That is a I don't exactly know what a bonus for a melee attack that is unarmed would be.
Non-proficiency,
just-
just strength. Just strength.
Generally speaking, 1d4
okay,
plus like your
si-
strength modifier.
Yeah, 16 and a 14.
Those both hit.
Okay. What is unarmed damage then? Isn't it like a D4 or something,
Yeah,
or is
D4.
it just
that-
strength modifier?
That's only if you have defeat. It's 1 damage otherwise. Plus
What?
strength.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
Yeah, that's only if you have a brawler or whatever
no,
that
no,
feat
because
is.
it's an improvised. Because no.
No, you have to be able to
No,
be
if-
proficient in improvised weapon. You need that feat.
But your fists aren't improvised.
When you form an
weapons,
armor
are
strike,
they?
you roll d20 plus. If you hit, you do it no matter what. You do 1 point and add your strength modifier to that.
Yeah, that's why there's
Yeah.
that running joke for sorcerers generally, like where it's like -1 or whatever to their strength. They literally don't do shit.
You could heal with your fists by punching
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Negative damage.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
1
it's
plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
So that would be a total of 4 damage to each of them.
You can also use a bonus action to attack if you're using your fists, because that's a dual wielding.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action for that then. That's a good idea.
Get 'em.
You just can't add your strength modifier to your attack.
Okay, that's just a flat 10 then.
Oh no, you can add it to your attack roll, not your attack damage.
Oh. Okay. 13.
You haymakered him and he's sleeping. By the way, you haymakered the one who dropped the ball. By the way, the one in front of you is still regretting life choices. Katya, what are you doing?
So there's 2 of them still alive, one's unconscious, or both of them are unconscious?
2 unconscious, 2 dead, 1 alive.
Okay. So I'm gonna like glance at Fizzlebang, like, dude, don't be steering me wrong here, and I'm just gonna pull out the gun and shoot the one who's still alive.
Hold on, let me check my laboratory real quick. Yeah, nah, evil, I think. Yeah.
I don't say that out loud. I just tell him like generically.
Generic. What does that mean?
Like with my eyes, I just give him this look, like nervous look, like Fizzlebang, I am putting trust in you. Don't make me regret it.
He looks
Okay.
back at you like, why does everyone say that to me?
Bayo
Okay.
shrugs.
I can't tell which one is. I think this one's the 6. Yeah, this one. No.
The other
Okay, it's
Fizzlebank
either a
appears and
17 or a
begins
dirty
to
20.
pet Bayo like side while he pets Bayo's head.
The other Fizzlebang?
Yeah. Go ahead, Katya, roll.
So it's either a 17 or a dirty 20. I can't
Why
tell.
is there more than one Fizzlebang?
Why isn't there? What?
Okay, I just re-rolled 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Their AC is 14.
Okay. 10 plus 17 damage.
It is clear that they cheaped out in private security. He is dead.
Okay, the unconscious ones, can I go? Wait, well, first off, I'm going to look around. Is there anything incoming?
No, not that you see.
Not that I see with my super high perception. Okay, I'm going to go back. What did I miss? I killed the alive ones, and now we've got 3 dead, 2 unconscious. I think we should tie up the 2 unconscious ones and like try and question them when they wake up. Because the kobold who we wanted to question, oh yeah, we're also gonna fill you guys in that the kobold fucking killed himself with those stupid rings.
Ah, so he's part of their order.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thieves back in the Cape before we took it over then.
So let's tie them up with our super cool ropes that we have.
I have ropes that can help. Akatsu 2 gold.
Sorry, I'm too stingy for that.
Question. He's unconscious and knocked prone. Doesn't that mean attacks against him are automatically crit?
I think the fact that he's unconscious means they're automatically crit.
I don't know.
So you're gonna execute them?
The idea was I was going to put him in the flesh cage. That is an option, but I am putting this up to the group because I only get one of those.
Yeah, I think Nat would I would prefer to not torment them like that.
We have 2 prisoners. There's 2 unconscious.
I like to think Edix verbally rolls his eyes at the mention.
So let's
So one's
try...
expendable. I did not say that.
Let's try Honey first, and then if they're resistant or try to kill themselves, we
Honey.
can push harder with the second.
I see a bee. Does he go bzzz?
Do you?
Oh, actually, I do sometimes. That's a good point.
Bayo nods.
Edict will also add to the cage. Although it is, as the lady has said, vinegar, there is still the option of redemption should they deserve it.
Oh my god, Edix's redemption! That just fucking clicked. Okay, I'm sorry. That just clicked in my brain.
Got that blank slate ability.
Yeah, I forgot about that ability.
Which one's Berlin then? Oh my god. I've no idea.
I fucking don't know either. Varul is the only one I don't have a guess for.
Okay.
But I think Nat just sighs and just, well, that is an option. They aren't incredibly strong, and I feel it's almost cruel.
Oh yeah, you hit him like someone... He even punched him out. That's hilarious.
I'm curious, do you have anything useful to contribute to our current situation? If not, I'm sure there's somewhere else you can be.
What is it you said? I'm too cheap.
Then Fizzlebang, perhaps I will be a bit more direct. you're being given permission to leave.
There are currently 3 Fizzlebangs petting Bayo.
Bayo's like soaking up this attention.
But I think Nat sighs and then just looks back to Edix and just. I believe it best to not torment someone. Perhaps we try first asking them politely. And then
They're
we will
both unconscious.
reevaluate our. Well, we can wait until they come back up, or I can. And Nat kind of like holds up her hand. Give them a little help. But I say we talk to them first, and then reevaluate after.
Search them for rings first before you wake them up.
Yeah. I was gonna definitely do that.
Do they have boots?
One of them does.
Bayo steals it.
Bayo, that's kicking a man when he's down. Don't take the boot. And Bayo's like, I imagine Bayo's already running off with the boot.
The man,
reminding me
she
of my
stole
dog.
is dead. So.
Oh.
She
So
brings
yeah,
a boot to Fizzlebang.
So I check them for the putrefaction rings or any other magical items, just so they cannot like kill themselves.
One of them had a ring on them.
Not the other.
Yes.
What about the 3 dead ones? I'll just check to be thorough.
Rula makes an investigation check over their bodies to also try to learn anything about them.
Well, on a closer look, they're not dragonborn. They're draconian.
Oh. What is
There's the-
draconian?
What is the difference?
They're actual
First of all,
dragons?
that's racist. Second of all, here, have a bucket.
I feel like he's offering that to the golden thread. Just like the thread we can't see.
He's like giving us a bucket? Like,
It's a bucket full of water, yeah.
oh, to throw on them.
No.
No.
Is it holy water?
No. You're gonna
Right.
want that in a minute.
We're gonna
Nat-
want holy water.
He kind of like looks, he kind of leans to the left and right, kind of like he's doing an attitude. I'm never helpful.
So Nat will take the water. To clarify, was he saying we're gonna want holy water in a moment?
No, he says you're gonna want that in a moment.
The bucket.
Oh, because they're gonna try and like breathe acid at us or something, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they are black dragons of some sort.
Well, they're not dragonborn, so.
Draconic, though.
Yeah.
Are they just like little dragons, or are they dragons in humanoid form? Like, because dragons
Hey
can
guys,
technically
guess
do that
what?
too.
I set my armor because I'd have no idea what we're ever gonna face. So I set my armor to stuff randomly each day, and right now it's acid. So I should be the one to question.
Okay.
Nice.
So you question, Nat will gently wake up with lay on hands.
Okay,
One
yeah,
at
it's
a
like
one
We'll
at, one
be
at a
hear
time,
me
not
out.
both
Hear
of
me
them.
out. They can be good cop, bad cop, queen.
okay, which one am I?
I feel like Katya would be bad cop.
I know. Okay, so let's just wake up one of them and leave the other sleepy for now.
Okay, so to clarify, we have tied them up. I imagine lean them back against one of the cave walls.
Search them for rings and other magical items, and
Do
tip
you-
the rings so they have
Do you really
nothing
wanna
they
do
can
this
hurt
out in
themselves
the
with.
open? You know, there's a whole room back there.
Right, but
little
that would
corpse
require
scene,
moving
but-
them.
I never seem to bother you.
You know, Fizzlebang, every time you make another comment, I get more and more over your involvement.
Oh, Fizzlebang, you wise, wonderful, beautiful gnome.
A flower appears in your hair.
Do you know anything about the clans that you could tell us?
Now you mention it, I have a golf game.
Well, clap quietly.
He rolls a golf ball across across the floor.
Bayo darts after it.
Yeah. With
Don't
that,
swallow it.
Nat, God, with that, Nat's just gonna lean down and gently pat each dragonborn on the cheek and give them 1 point of lay on hands to bring them back up.
Only one of them, or only making
Only
one of
one.
them first.
You probably only want to do one at a time, not all of them at the same
All right,
time.
so she'll just pat one of them on the cheek, as I imagine Kitty grabs her wrist as she tries to go to the other one.
Not yet.
Yeah. So she'll gently pat the cheek of one of them with lay on hands, give them 1 point to bring them back up.
He attempted to bite you and missed. He bit
So I
his
think with
arm.
that,
He is
I
very
like smack
depressed.
him on the chest. Gently. I smack him on the chest gently. Be nice.
We just want to talk to you.
Doesn't respond.
I'm gonna hold up the ring of putrefaction. Tell me, what are you all doing here?
A job.
For the clans? Look, I grab him like right below the neck. Like I'm not grabbing him, but like where his collarbone would be. I don't want to make this painful, but I will. Now answer my questions.
Nah. I do what Call tells me, that's it.
Who's Cole?
Our chief.
Chief of your clan?
Yes.
And what clan do you belong to?
You're not worthy of knowing the name.
How many are there?
A few.
5, perhaps? One for each dragon color?
He smiles, but doesn't say anything.
Insight check. Like smiling like you stupid girl, or smiling like, yeah, that's it.
Roll it.
29.
He's definitely hiding something.
No, but I mean, so, okay, so I don't know how many clans. Let's try an easier question. What do you do?
He points to, he like kind of lifts up a hand. I have stick.
He's tied up though. He can't lift a hand.
He lifts it as much as he can.
He like jerks it upright a little from his lap.
Also, just for complete flavor, can Nat use her cantrip light to make, you know, like in the detective offices where they have that fucking light?
God,
Can
yes.
she please? Just to like, in her mind, it's just like brightening it up a little bit, making it a little more comforting.
I can give you my compact mirror so
I have
you
a
can like
headache.
glare
That's really
right down on
annoying.
him.
Can you turn
She
that
would
off?
never, but I will in a moment. But it makes it easier to converse with you.
There are now 3 floating lights, and they're going in a slight, like, spinning circle, like a UFO.
Above it, like, wait, he just summoned lights?
No, there's like another 2 lights complementing Natalia's, and now they're spinning slightly like a UFO light.
Oh, okay. So it's not something he's doing. Okay.
Can Nat like just take a second to look a little closer at those lights? Are they just lights?
There's lights.
Okay, cool.
It's probably just like flavor from your new
He leans in,
heritage.
visibly leans in close for the probing. He winks.
We're not probing
What do
him.
you need probing?
Like aliens.
So Nat's just gonna shake her head. Very heavily consider like what I imagine is probably like moonlight kind of vibes. Definitely considers like turning it off, shakes her head, and just looks back to the dragon, and just, what can you tell us about the clans? You say you have a stick, or are you a warrior then?
I poke.
You poke. So you try to poke us, or you try to poke something else?
I poke what is paid.
Right.
They're mercenaries.
That makes enough
I
sense
mean,
then.
yeah, I thought I clearly elicited that as a matter of fact.
Believe it
why-
or not, your answers leave something to be desired in clarity.
Yeah, well, so does my performance, apparently.
Tell me. You said that you were handling a mission for your clan then? A job?
Yeah,
What job were you sent here to do?
come here, hit anything they want me to hit.
Are
And
you
how do you
guarding
know which you're
something?
told to hit?
They point at me at them.
Who?
What?
Some little guy says, "Hey, there's intruders. Go hit them," and I hit them.
The
The
kobolds. You
kobold.
were hired for the kobolds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mostly
Well,
we just get them things. They're not very tall, so they kind of have problems with that. They don't like ladders for some reason. guess afraid of heights. I don't know.
What did they hire you for? Just to defend them? Did they have anything specific in mind? How long were you hired for?
Pay 10 gold pieces a day.
How many days have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not that good at counting.
Have you had a birthday since you came here?
Birthday. I don't know how old I am.
Right. Well, were you guarding
He
something
starts
further
laughing.
in?
I've been here 30 days.
A month then.
No, 30 days.
Did they have anything specific they hired you for other than to poke things?
Drone security. Only upper levels, though. What
You know
excavation
it's
they got
one
going
thing.
down below? They
What's
don't
down
want me no
below?
part of it.
What's down below?
I don't know. I just said that. Now, let me go. Either kill me. One of the two. I'm done talking.
10 gold pieces a day.
Yeah.
If we pay you 12 gold pieces a day, will you be honest with us?
One, no. Because not only would I have to tear my contract, my employers are probably going to be dead soon. So,
They're
no,
already
no,
dead.
not an individual.
I'm
Three.
offering you new employment.
Two. You're offering me new employment. That doesn't matter. Because I'm going to be hunted down and killed anyway. So, even if you let me go, I'm a dead man.
Who's going to hunt down
What?
and kill you? Your chief for failing.
Well, for starters.
Perhaps we can keep you safe if you help us.
I don't think you can.
You saw how
I've
easily.
developed a grudge for a particular person.
And who is that?
You would know them.
Try me.
Big, tall, very big mouth, breeze fire.
A dragon then.
A red dragon?
No.
Can you give a name?
Can I intelligence check to see if I know any creature not a dragon that breathes fire?
Let's just say. Alright, not proud of this one. So, we came across. Look. We were stuck on another continent, some weird fucking place. Went into a cavern. You know, it was nice and pretty. It was great. And,
Was this cavern filled with bones?
What? Of course not.
Stars in the sky?
No. You're ridiculous. What kind of place is that? That's impossible. No, no. It was great. It was nothing like a little oasis thing. You know, we were relatively injured. Went there. You know, had some nice healing sauna. It was great. And well, look, I'm not proud of this, but there was a certain object that looked appealing, and we decided we were provisional archaeologists, and we took it to a museum to sell it.
Yes, we know. You're thieves. You're horrible. Talk faster.
Well, the museum person freaked out, saying, "Oh my God, what have you done? You stole a dragon egg!" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm just want some money." And he's like, "No, get the fuck out of here! You didn't kill us all." And I'm like, well. He called the guard, so I stabbed him and I ran.
Where's the egg now?
They bought it from me.
The museum on the other continent?
No. No.
Then who exactly bought it from you?
He looks to the ground. They did.
And who is they?
He looks at you flatly. You're not very smart, are you?
Well, I want exact answers. I don't want to assume.
Demons, devils?
My employer.
The kobolds?
Yes.
Is it still here?
I have no idea. That was weeks ago.
Okay. I'm going to bring out my gun.
Well,
Look.
Explains why there are so many kobolds around here lately.
Yeah.
I understand you'll be hunted down and killed no matter what you do. But I can either give you a merciful death, or I can drag it out and make it painful.
Yeah. Torture. See, here's the problem,
Not
lady.
torture, per se.
Nah, here's the problem, lady. Our kind, we don't feel pain. Torture doesn't work.
Not torture. Do you see that dog over there?
Oh,
I
yeah.
point like
But
at Bea with my head. Yes, well, she has boundless energy and she loves nothing more than to chase balls. So we'll simply take you along with us until you figure out a creative way to kill yourself. We'll take you along with us and take just enough care of you to keep you alive and make you her personal butler. You will do nothing but tend to her needs all day, every day, for as long as you live.
nah, I'm good.
If you don't want that, be more honest.
Look, I told you literally everything you need to know. I don't care to talk anymore.
What do the clans want? What does your clan want?
Roman his mouth as a mark on his tongue.
Above table,
Yeah.
is it similar to the marks that the kobolds had in Strahd? He's cursed.
He is cursed, yeah.
Would we be able to tell if it was like, oh, well, it probably wouldn't work. I mean, would Dispel Magic work on it?
I could try remove curse, but I don't want to burn a third level spell if I'm not certain it'll work.
Would Nat be able to like look closer at the mark itself and like pick up on what exact type of magic the curse is in any capacity?
He's a curse. If he attempts to reveal certain information, he will die.
Okay. Beo wants to minor illusion image of a dragon egg in front of him. That was discussed, right? There is a dragon egg.
Yes. He blinks twice.
Okay. She changes how it looks and then like looks at him again.
Uh-huh.
Looks at Natalia, shows her the dragon egg.
You're like cycling through the colors.
I'm just cycling how I think it could look until I
Okay.
get more information.
I think
So what does it look like?
I think Nat just gives Beo like a little smile and just very impressive, Beo.
Beo's frowning.
He
She changes it
describes
again.
the egg as a spiral of silver and gold.
Okay, so she pulls up that like image of a spiral and gold egg.
Spiraling
Looks at him.
silver and gold egg. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Beo
Oh my
walks
god.
away.
Okay. Can I cast sending to Nightwing? And I'm gonna be Nightwing, hello. Quick question. Have any of you or your family had an egg stolen recently?
You hear roaring.
That's a yes. Okay.
Who's Nightwing?
The silver dragon, Val's
Night
friend.
Eye.
Val's
Oh,
dragon.
yes.
Like a
That's
drake.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, sending again. Well, I think we found it, or at least we found whoever stole it, if you want to come to where we are.
You feel her invading your mind almost forcibly to get the information.
Oh my god, I let her in. I let her in.
When a drake invades your mind, you don't question it.
Like, we're chill. She doesn't have to be pushy about it.
Funny, you decided to call Nightwing instead of Night Eye. You're about to die.
What?
What? Oh fuck. That's not the right dragon.
Beo casts locate object.
Don't
What
you
do you mean
know?
it's
Don't you
not
have
the
to like?
I have to describe or name an object, and I spent time getting
Fair
him
enough.
to. Yeah.
It lets you know if you're within like 1,000 feet of it, right?
Yep.
It's far below you.
Beo, like, she point her dogs down.
We're like, thanks, Bayo. So hang on.
It's-
So Night Eye versus Nightwing. Which one is Val's dragon?
Night Eye.
Night Eye.
Wait, is there a
We've
dragon
never
called-
met a. We've not met a dragon called Nightwing. I was just making fun of you for getting her name wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if Theo's actually going to punish that, but
No, no.
Although, because
Okay,
I can't
cool,
send
cool.
to someone if I don't know them, and I don't know a Nightwing, so.
Mhm.
So-
But she invades Kitty's mind. Give me the drama.
I guess she like
I want the
wrangles-
drama.
You not only hear, you feel 2 words. We come.
Oh, great. Okay. So I'm gonna tap Natalia on the shoulder. So turns out that dragon he stole from was our good friend Night Eye, and she's very eager for a reunion. So let's just,
Take them up top then.
I suppose, yes, or at least keep them with us while
We
we go
shall
down.
tear them apart, comes another voice.
Still in my head.
Much older, much deeper. From a much larger dragon.
Can we tell if they're referring to the? Well, I guess Kitty is the only one
Obviously,
who
they're
hear it.
referring to. I think obviously they're referring to things.
Unless it's a threat to like Nightwing, but I doubt it.
It is you see the image of Night Eye, and below her is a much larger golden dragon.
Oh, that's the egg's like mom.
Interesting. I didn't know. I'm not saying this is
Night
100%
Eye
above
is the
table.
mom.
God, you
Oh,
guys just
oh.
do not pay attention to my characters,
I
huh?
pay so much
We
attention.
do.
So wait, above table. I didn't know dragons could like come in 2 colors. Is that what the egg swirling is implying?
Or it could be like
Yes.
it's. Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
It's rare, but it happens.
So I'm just gonna message. How far away are you?
How many sending spells? This is the 3rd one.
Yeah, that's all my 3rd level spell slots.
Oh god. This is fine.
2 days.
Okay, so we have time to go underground.
We do. We just have to assure that they do not escape or disappear.
Night Eye sends an image into your head, and the sky's blotted with the wings of the flight.
Badass. Do I see anywhere is like Val coming with them, or
Kitty, like, I gotta get ready.
oh, no, I gotta fix my hair.
Val is standing on the back of Night Eye.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Nat just wants to ask fucking Val about flying shit now. She has wings. She doesn't like heights.
All right. So we have 2 days until Night Eye and her flock return. What do you call a pack of dragons? A flock? A murder?
A
A
flight.
calamity? A flight?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 days until Night Eye and her flight get here to reclaim what was so rudely taken from them. What do you suppose, I'm directing this question at the party, what do you suppose we should do with these 2 in the meantime?
By the
Well, we have
way,
a few.
like Edix will know this out of character, because his character Val would know this. But basically, they spend a lot of time as they're traveling to explain what they're doing. And that's why it usually takes them so long to get everywhere. But they're just booking it, so they're actually crossing a shit ton of territory. A lot of it they haven't even been here before, and they're not explaining their actions.
Oh, so it's gonna be chaos when it gets there.
More like a city's gonna be like, oh wait, there's a dragon. Wait, what? And they're just like, oh, there's like 50 dragons heading in a direction.
Rule Discord connect noise for Natalia. Doo doo doo. Hey.
And I think Nat just jumps for a second and just, we need to find a way that you can announce when you arrive without doing that. And she's like looking away from Kitty and talking to like space from everyone else's point of view.
That's what the noise is. That's the connecting and disconnecting. Get that? That's what that is. That's how I let you know I'm coming in.
I despise that. Continue.
Anyways, a news update. You should
Right.
probably know. You got about 2 days, right, until they show up.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to let everyone around know they're coming.
And
There's no one
why
around.
is that? Wouldn't that you can't see, you can't hear.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's just Nat. So Nat just. So why would we want to let them know that they're arriving? Wouldn't that make them a target?
More like you're stopping an international incident from occurring.
Right.
This is literally an army of dragons flying in a direction with no explanation.
Right. And who
Oops.
exactly are we
That's
supposed to let know?
basically a war declaration for wherever they're going to land.
And they're flying way too high, so it's hard to tell if they're silver or if they're white.
Yeah.
Right. We will do that. Are there any towns around then? Specifically?
Don't ask me. That's for. I'm
That's
just the messenger.
That's for who? Discord disconnected, all I can imagine. Just like
looks over at Bayo and Fizzlebang. I don't have a map.
Bayo is like looking up at the sky and she's just barking at it now.
God. So I think Nat lets out a little. So it would be best if we alert the other cities that they are coming, or at least the ones locally.
I don't think
Other
there are any cities around here.
there might be towns or something else. If we do not, then well, it will seem as if a war is about to be breached, and it could end with the flight, I believe it is, of well, Night Eye and Val's getting injured. But also, I am concerned that if we are to not delve deeper, the egg will be moved if it is still here, or we will miss any chance to track it down.
How long does your spell last?
Bayo, she projects the image of one moment. So many tabs.
You know,
think it
if
might
a
be like
locate object was
10
able
minutes.
to find it,
10 minutes.
Okay.
you know, just
So-
offhand, if a locate object was able to find the egg, I'm surprised it didn't work for them.
Well, you have to be within 1,000 feet of it.
Wait a
It's a
second. Does she
very
not?
localized
Bayo wouldn't happen
spell.
to know the exact location of this object, would she?
I don't believe so. She just has to know what the object looks like, I believe, with locate object.
No, yeah, you know the object. It's like a thing that's familiar to you, like and one that you know, or what that you know exactly what it looks like, and then it's sort of just like a
Okay.
compass, you know, just like GPS, like down, down, down.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
so,
exact
so it's not a location. It's not
no,
exactly
the
what you
exact
said.
thing. Yeah, the
below,
exact thing to it is.
below you, roughly 900 feet.
Okay. I was about to ask for if it knew
Oh, Bayo
exact
starts
location.
digging.
We just teleport straight down to it.
Still, does a great worm not have access to like scry?
It might be blocked, or it might be because
A great
we're.
great
Yeah.
worm, like a
Plus,
dragon.
even when you
worm.
scry, if you're scrying on a specific object, you'll see its immediate surroundings, but you won't like see where it is exactly.
Yeah. So I
Still
think
slightly
Nat.
worrying that a great worm was not able to find it.
Yeah. So I think Nat just. So we have options. We can risk leaving them here and head straight down after it. We can split the group, which I am not fond of, and have one of us go and alert the local
Guys,
towns.
he put the dude. You guys, his friends are starting to wake up, and he raises his hand, saying, are you saying dragons on the way here?
Yes, the dragons you robbed.
Ah,
We're trading you.
ah. Well, we'll be leaving now.
He's tied up.
The one that woke up Edict, since he woke up without permission, he will non-lethally beat the shit out of him again.
Yeah, and if he says that he's leaving now, Nat also will non-lethally
But also, we took
take
his
her
ring.
the hilt of her sword and knock him out again.
Dog pile.
I specifically searched him for magical items to make sure there was nothing he could like use.
She very much did.
Yeah, can Nat take the pommel of her sword and just bump him on the head,
Ow, that hurts. Stop that.
knocking him out non-lethally.
Ow.
He has 1 point of HP,
Ow,
non-lethally.
that hurts. Stop it.
Then stop trying
You
to.
said they don't feel pain. Then they said, "Ow."
It's ow in spirit. Have you never dropped a phone or something and gone ow, even though it did not hurt you at all?
He said specifically that hurts. Also,
Also, he's a liar.
apparently he does feel
He
pain.
doesn't want to get tortured.
But Theo, does it knock him back out? Can I roll to knock him out? Just non-lethally?
Stop hitting me, you crazy bitch! And he falls asleep. He gets knocked out.
Cool. So I think
Sorry, you go.
Yeah, but not just so. Let's evaluate our options. Do we all head deeper together? Do we send one of us out to begin alerting the towns? If so, I am hesitant to leave, but I can at least summon
By the way,
Steve.
Katya, your passive's like 25, right?
Yes.
The body of the kobold is missing.
Which hang on, there's 3 bodies.
No, the body of the kobold you investigated at the
Oh, the
beginning.
putrefied
Would
one?
we even be able to see that? Because
Yeah.
we stayed in the cave tunnel where we were at, so we're further down.
I think he's
I was
assuming
under the
we've
impression
gone back.
you guys went backwards.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, because
No.
something told us to, but we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. We stayed in the tunnel.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Even if it has disappeared, I have his soul.
I think he's implying someone took the body.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like it will be easier and quicker for everyone if we have the egg when Night Eye gets here. So let's take a few hours and just head down, see if we can find it. We'll take Dumb and Dumber with us.
Right.
And then when we get back up, I can use my arcane eye to scout out any nearby towns and see who we need to alert.
My lady, do you have enough energy to alert harm of this?
Yes, I do.
Well, we may not have enough, political oomph behind us necessarily. He will at least be able to send out the needed notices in our place.
But we traveled for days to get here. He's too far away.
He's a daemon. I'm sure he has the resources needed to back it up.
All right. I can only message him once, and it has to be short. So just tell him we found a missing dragon's egg. They're on their way to where we are to get it back. Warn surrounding people.
You hear Virulur's biting him an apple.
I hear that was not what I was sending. I'm establishing it first.
No. I'm aware.
Okay. So is it Fizzlebang?
He's holding a dice again. Wanna wager some luck?
What dice is he
Fizzlebang.
holding? Is it 100?
It's a D20.
All right, Verilla will take him up on that curiously.
Should we not learn our lesson from the freaking deck of many things?
I think we got great things with deck of many things. I'm just saying.
Yeah, only narrowly escaping massive disaster and/or death.
Oh, by the way,
This is the
you
dice of many
just
things.
reminded me of the card I pulled. Theo, would you
Yes.
not say that that condition was fulfilled when the Book of Exalted Deeds was read by Natalia?
Oh.
Oh!
I would say that condition was fulfilled for the card to be complete.
Let me y'all have to relink that to me. I have it somewhere, but
Feels like, let me go back 20
Yeah,
seconds.
because
and
he
check.
gets something very good,
look,
right?
I
If
have
that
pages and pages of notes, but none of them were together.
if that condition is made, you get something really good, right?
It's an artifact level magic item.
Nice. Finally get a good magic item.
Yeah, finally
Bro.
get a magic item.
What's he gonna give you?
You throw the skull away.
Would it be in? I'm going to look for it. You guys keep doing your thing. I'm gonna.
All right. So can I roll a d?
Tromp
So do I just roll a d20 on this dice?
Yep, roll it in Discord.
Ah, 20.
Oh yeah, go Brunos!
These things always go well. Easy peasy.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Fizzlebang on the back.
I cannot fucking. The entire world is filled with curses. Double or nothing.
No.
Nat
20 versus nat
Rolls
1.
another
Really
nat
good.
20.
I got a nat 20 versus a nat 1. Easy peasy.
Give Brunos something good.
Double or nothing.
Give him the most magical crossbow to ever match it.
I think I already got triple or nothing based on the odds of a 20 versus a 1.
Double or nothing.
No.
What do I get first of all? What am I risking?
Mm.
Don't be a
He
sore
looks very
loser,
upset
Fizzlebang.
and hands over a small golden vial.
What's in the golden vial?
Yeah, what's
Arcana check
the?
it.
Yeah,
Can I
if I'm-
identify it?
Don't.
what is this?
Luck.
Luck.
It probably let you like redo a certain number of rolls each day, maybe.
It's probably it looks like a potion, so it looks
It
like for
allows you
X
to
amount.
consume it to make your next endeavor successful.
Oh fuck! Wait, Burnos, that is so good.
Yep, that sounds pretty sweet. I think I'm good with this.
Double or nothing.
What do I get if I win? 2 of these?
Something better.
Hmm.
Does he get to keep it if he wins and get an additional item?
No, shut up. There's the word double, and then there's the word nothing.
Double, yes, implying what we have and then more.
And it
He
seems
will
like a
get
bad
something even
choice.
better as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
So he flicks a dice open. Feeling lucky.
Open?
Well, do you want to roll first this time?
He squints his eyes. No.
He's gonna cheat. He's so going to cheat.
I know. He's gonna be like, I get advantage.
Hmm.
That's such a good thing to risk, Burnos,
All
because
right.
that means
That sounds like a
anything.
good deal to me. Varula just chugs the potion and then rolls.
It doesn't work on that, bud. That's
Oh,
not
okay,
how
okay.
the
Well,
universe. It doesn't work.
oh, what? All right.
You've got to be kidding me. That was so
All right.
The
smart.
potion.
That was so smart.
That was so smart.
It goes back
That
into
was
your
so
head.
smart.
Oh my god.
Theo.
I literally expected it. In fact, I was gonna actually I had a whole bit ready right before you rolled, where it was like he had a whole disclaimer explaining it. But all right, roll.
All right.
Oh, Burnos.
Oh my god.
You lost it, Burnos.
Varula would push the dice telekinetically, hoping he doesn't notice.
Hey, Theo. Here's a dumb question.
I don't know. It depends if Bayo could distract him. I guess.
Who am I distracting?
Fizzlebang.
Fizzlebang.
Chill, subtle magic, enhance ability.
So a 3 is right next to a 16, a 17, and a 19. So really, you just gotta nudge it just a tiny bit.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
nudges
just
it
the
over
tiniest
to
bit.
yeah, 16.
All right, let me roll deception. Let me roll versus insight plus 1,000.
Hey, I also did roll a 20 versus a nat 1 the first round, to be fair.
I cannot believe.
You can't make this shit up. Very well. Roll deception.
This is what we
Roll
don't
deception.
get.
All
Would it
right.
be deception or sleight of hand?
Varula is not super
Sleight
good
of
at
hand,
deception.
actually. That's a very good.
Sleight of hand. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. All right. What is my sleight of hand?
Well,
That's-
you're doing this telekinetically, right?
yeah.
I would say deception because you're trying not to because you're not actually using your hands. You're just trying to do this
Yeah,
while
but
looking totally innocent.
it's like being sneaky though.
Would that be stealth then?
You're asking very hard for it to be a dex roll. No.
All right.
If you're gonna cheat, it's gonna be hard.
All right. That's a 6.
Oh god. Please be a nat 1. No.
Although Varula probably would have drank the potion to increase that roll. The cheating roll.
Trying to make it.
Yeah, he's
You
trying to
drink-
drink
You
trying to
roll
drink
and
the-
then you drink the potion to see if you can make it what you want.
I mean, it's a very obvious act to drink the potion. So like,
True. Yeah, you're right. That is too obvious.
he squints at you.
I'm just saying, it sounds like you double lost the first round. Sounds like you won the
And
third,
he
so
holds
best of
He
3.
holds one hand open to Bayo.
Bayo trots on over.
He holds it open expectantly.
Bayo puts her paw in his hand.
He stares at you, and then at the vial at your neck.
Bayo tilts her head.
Come on.
She looks this way. Tilts her head.
Wait, Bayo's losing her potion?
Yep.
No.
Oh.
Did he get
Wait.
my enhance ability?
Yeah, that was a 6
Actually,
in
that's a
the.
good question. Your enhance ability, what does that modify?
I don't know. Whatever. I guess it would have been the stealth, like
You-
whatever the
Well, it was
dex
charisma
save.
because it was deception. You just pick an ability
Alright.
and you give them advantage on it.
Yeah, whatever it was
Oh.
there.
Oh, I have advantage on this?
Yeah.
Go.
If you didn't use
You
it,
got
I
it.
would
Did
say
you get
Bayo.
another 6?
Yeah.
Wow. Bayo just hands it over at that point.
He puts it back in his clothes.
Wait, so he's taking hers instead of Varula's?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, Bayo giving up instead of taking Varula's.
That's
But-
because he's trying to cheat.
Bayo kind of gives like Fizzlebang a look that kind of like, I learned from you.
That's why he's not mad. He looks
Varula
at
gives Bayo pets.
He looks at the pink one. You feeling
She rolls
lucky?
over.
None of us are ever feeling lucky. None of us are ever lucky with you, and we're wasting time. We only have 2 days to
Exactly.
find the egg and alert everyone. So can we please just get started?
Fine. He flicks his finger. Time stops. Better.
No.
Fizzlebang, for once, can you listen to us?
Don't you want us to succeed? Don't you want this time to be different than any other? So why
no,
do you
I'm
keep
just
giving
here
us
for entertainment.
opportunities for things to go so horribly wrong?
Time stop. Is it Bayo able to move?
Yeah.
Bayo trots off in the direction.
I follow.
Nat also will, after a moment, sigh, kind of grab Varula and
I
follow.
swear, it's almost like you guys never appreciate what I do.
Inside
We
Natalia,
appreciate it, just
inside
not when it has the
Natalia,
opportunity to blow up in our faces.
while being carried off, Varula says, "Best of 3." But she's getting carried off. She's not like.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is the second here's the thing. Nat had a hold of her arm and was pulling her. The second she said "best of 3," Nat literally bridle picks her up and continues walking, and just you are not going to do that. Which also, for reference, Varula's taller than Nat, so it's like kind of awkward for Nat to carry her like that.
But Natalia is much stronger.
She's so much stronger. She's very buff.
Dice appears in Rula's hand.
No.
Varula, if you roll that,
Varula said, "Fine, I won't roll."
Bruno
take it
says,
from her.
after looking at my roll, I'll re-roll.
So I think with that, Nat just sighs and just, thank you, Varula. I appreciate you listening.
Yeah, we got.
Nothing ever good comes from gambling. You always lose.
I don't know. We still ended up with at least one potion between the two of us. Thank you, Bayo. Gives Bayo more pets from Natalia's arm.
Yeah, Bayo's like soaking it in. And then continues trotting off.
I'm keeping an eye out for any kobolds or black dragonborns or anything as we're walking.
Yeah, Fizzlebang's walking next to you with a pocket watch. Yeah, I've got about 4 hours left.
Until
4
what?
hours?
Until time.
Until time comes back. What happens when time comes back? Is there any after effects
You
from pausing it
froze
like this?
time for 4 hours?
Well, that actually is pretty handy for getting.
It's only frozen for like a fraction of a second, but
Oh my god.
That is beneficial to get down to the bottom of the dungeon
Yeah,
before
actually,
the dragons
that's
arrive.
great. That means, okay, everyone on the double.
Right,
Bayo
but
flicks her
after
boots of
effects?
speeds and she's dashing off.
Don't run out. You stop and freeze for a second until he gets near you.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I think Nat just what after effects come from freezing time like this, however?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
I think I do if it's going to harm the world around
It's
us.
not gonna harm the world. It's
Is it going to harm the people?
no.
Us?
It's gonna make certain people mad at me.
Oh, then that's
Oh,
fine. Everyone's always mad at you.
it's
I
all right.
noticed.
We'll vouch for you. I'll tell them I made you do it.
Yeah, well, they'd stop that dragon from eating me.
Did you just
To
say
be
at least
fair,
it's not the dragon beating me? Or
from eating him.
me? Okay.
Because I ate him, so it's not
Oh,
just to
yeah.
be
The
fair.
golden one is really not my friend. I swear, back when he was a bird, he was way easier to deal with.
He was a bird.
Yeah.
Like a different species from dragon bird, or you mean when he was a smaller dragon?
He was a bird.
A phoenix?
Huh? No. Anyway.
So yeah, we'll just all trotting along. Nat, at some point, here's the thing: is I think Nat would carry Varilla until Varilla says something. So
Rilla's
Nat's
pretty
just
happy.
Nat's just running 60 feet at a time. I think Rilla's faster on her own, but Nat's running.
Besides,
If we're running for more than 2
giving things
minutes,
sentience is like so much more of a hassle anyway. Like freezing time, easy compared to that. I swear, those things ripple over timelines. You have any idea how many mimics are around now?
Oh my god. What were you saying, Queen?
oh, I was just gonna say, if we're like all dashing after like 2 or 3 minutes, Kitty's gonna start being like, too much running.
Here's the thing. Could Nat, in theory, because she's a very
Carry us
strong
both?
lady, yeah, could she have
He
Kai
has
on her back and
25 feet of movement.
Nat?
Oh,
Here
Fizzle,
we
okay, we're good then. So I'm just like speed walking then. I'm not running.
go. Listen, he can run. Make him run.
No. This is good. This is
He
good.
pulls. He summons his Bayo attack.
No.
Bayo
But
now
yeah,
has
so
a saddle.
oh my god. But can Nat put Katya on her back and Rula in her arms? Can she do it, Theo?
Can someone enlarge Bayo?
I don't have
I
that
assume
spell right
Fizzlebang
now.
can. I assume Fizzlebang can.
This time
Since
again,
Bayo's getting turned into a mount.
he looks down.
He's small enough to mount you, though. To be fair, because war dogs can
Okay.
be mounts for gnomes.
He looks down. He looks down at Bayo and says, "Again,
Bayo nods.
same size.
Nods.
Are you sure? Even I think that's a little bit crazy."
Bayo nods.
I'm like, put my hands in front of my face and just
Very
look through my
well.
fingers.
Bayo's size is now huge.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does that fit in the hallways?
Barely.
Oh my god.
You know,
Bayo starts trotting off.
my head starts
God.
to. My head. It's close. He's having to lean down on Bayo to not get hit out of ceiling.
God. So since I didn't get a no, Nat will let Katya on her back and just continue on with Kaya and Varula.
No, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, Uriel.
I just have to say within range of Fizzlebang, right?
Yeah, and then we all freeze though. So I'm gonna be like, Uriel, you are so strong, and I am so weak. Would you please give me a ride?
I can turn you into a
Bayo-
horse with that help.
Because
What is
Theo,
going on?
if you remember, Bayo has to do the
Katya?
speed, right?
Katya's out of breath. She wants to be carried by Uriel because Nat is carrying Varula.
Why is Nat carrying Varula?
To make sure Varula doesn't roll any more dice.
Varula tried to roll it. Nat grabbed her arm to pull her up. Varula tried to roll again. Nat just picked her up, and Nat's just been carrying her down the hallway at this point. Varula never complained, and Nat's just focused.
By the way, do you guys know what the double up reward was? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am
sure.
curious.
I don't want to know what it was.
It was a favor.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
No, that is a total monkey's paw favor.
That's 100% a monkey's paw favor, but it could be used well if we had it.
In Bayo's
Right.
experience, it's never been.
So yeah, so I just kind of like jog up, so I'm like right next to Uriel, and I'm like, please carry me.
Do it. I don't know. No reason not to.
God, I love the fact that half of the party's being carried.
I just use my butler as a pack mule.
We roll up, time unfreezes whatever we're facing. They just see someone carrying someone bridal style and someone getting a piggyback and someone riding a dog.
No, it's okay because I'm pretty sure my AC is like higher than
Okay.
Edix's, so this is why I can like defend him.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I have searched high and low. A majority of the cards that we pulled were not actually put in chat. They were just said out loud what they were done.
Yeah, we're gonna
However,
have to
the
listen back to the
ruin
episode.
card is the only thing that is actually written down about the ruin card that I pulled was that like the
Did you
fact
look at
that
our
I drew it.
messages?
So you'll have
So-
to go back to the video, I guess.
Yeah, I'd have to pull up the video to be able to get what exactly you told me about it, because you pulled me into a side room to tell me what the ruin card does.
Oh no. The sad thing is, I may have actually muted it at your request.
Well,
I don't know.
I am pretty sure it was something good if some condition happened. And
Yeah,
what was the? Can you message Theo what
Remember,
the
it was
condition was?
about
He got
it
a
was
vision.
preventing. It was either preventing Nat from ascending, or it was It was the thing with Nat. No, because the thing with Nat and Belinda dying was from Sithra.
It was specifically about saving Natalia, and
Yeah.
that if she doesn't like fall to darkness, then I get
Ah,
something or something like.
artifact level magic item.
Yeah. Hang on. Because I
Well, did
remember
you ever look?
I
Did you look in our messages and see if you ever said anything? Because I think we talked about it at one point after everything.
I know that I messaged Queen about it because she was like, "Tell me, tell me, tell me."
I remember.
All it was yeah, in it, Natalia must not be allowed to fall to darkness, or ruin will befall the world.
Yeah, that does sound like a fulfilled
Yeah, because she's light now.
requirement.
Yeah.
Though I guess she could still technically fall. But
I don't know. If you can pull up the ruin card, we can see exactly what I get out of it. Because this
One
was one of
second.
your custom ruin cards.
Oh,
but-
it's custom one.
He has a book for it though.
Mm.
While this is happening above table, we're all still descending.
Yeah, we're all still
Also-
descending. Most of the people are getting carried by someone.
Also, there was that little bit about Varula getting a +5 spell grimoire.
Oh yeah, that's never come up again.
Wait,
Yeah, it's never came up.
+5?
No, that was
Plus-
+3.
You had-
She has that one.
I have it. I have a +3 spell
Yeah.
grimoire. That's the best magic item Rula's had. That's why I have plus. That's why
Yeah.
my saves are really high.
Oh, okay.
And then
I have 20. I have a DC 20 rather than 17 because of that.
Oh
mhm,
hell yeah.
I had 20 and then Theo nerfed me.
get
Well,
nerfed,
I didn't
scrub.
nerf you. You misinterpreted. And
Now it's only
you avoid the
19.
conversation, and I'm like, I literally had to fucking pull up the damn thing I used.
Oh, also, I want to say for clarity, we did bring the guys down with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
we
like to
can
think-
just leave them since time's frozen.
Why is time frozen?
Fizzlebang froze it.
Fizzlebang froze it.
Why did he
Just for
freeze
fun.
time?
Just for fun.
Because
'Cause
we
we
were
were worried
like,
about
we don't
time.
have time to deal with you right now.
He was like, now you do.
Yep, and now time's frozen, and Nat was like, what are the implications? And he's like, it's just gonna make people mad at me, and Nat was like, well, everybody's already mad at you. They're always mad at you.
How long do we have with time?
4
frozen?
hours.
4
How-
hours.
4
How
hours.
many people are affected?
Everyone,
Everyone.
presumably.
Yeah, except with in a bubble with it by Fizzlebang.
Yeah.
I have a feeling whatever is at the bottom is not frozen.
Well, we don't need to go all the way to the bottom, just 900 feet down.
Yeah, we're going down to get the egg, and we're coming back up.
Hey, can anybody learn the spell Mold Earth?
I don't think anyone in our party can.
Let
R.I.P.
me
Aries.
check.
Aries could have.
I might be able to.
Who wants
don't
to
think it's-
spend their miracle points digging straight down to the end of the dungeon so that way Theo doesn't have to use Tailspire?
You might be able. It's a cantrip, so if you have
If you
access
target
to
an
cantrip-
area of loose earth, you can instantaneously excavate it. So that's like, I mean, this isn't dirt. These are like stone tunnels, aren't they?
I wouldn't describe it as loose earth. There goes.
Yeah.
Theo.
Also, but with mold earth as well, it's only within a 5-foot cube, I believe, of space with the dirt. So it would take a while to dig down.
Okay, hang on. You can cast the cantrip. We're gonna do the math. We're waiting for Theo to do whatever
You would
Theo's
have to cast
doing.
it 180 times.
Yeah.
180 times 6, that's.
What? Oh, wait, would Mirage Arcane be able to do this? It doesn't. Does it actually change the landscape?
Well,
Yep,
it's not
a
really loose dirt. It's
1080.
more like stone.
Yeah.
So it would
Stone
take about
still works
20
for
minutes.
mold earth.
It says
Mold earth
loose
is
earth, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, it
no.
does.
If I where I have it pulled up, it's let me see. I might be misreading it.
Yeah, it'd take about
It's
8
only
Oh,
days
it's
never
to
only
mind.
loose
regenerate.
earth that excavates, but you can do stuff with stone. So yes, I misread that myself. Ignore me. I don't have cantrips ever. I'm a paladin.
All
I
right,
just hit
whoever has
stuff.
that cantrip, who wants to spend 20 minutes digging straight down?
Wouldn't you have to cast those miracle points over and over again?
That's if you don't have the cantrip.
Yeah, only druids, sorcerers, and wizards can get that cantrip.
Don't we have a book that gives us like wizard spells?
That was Virula's grimoire, but that got tweaked because she's not a wizard.
Yeah,
Whack.
it's fine. We can walk. To be fair, you can just Edix is
Jogging.
just carrying. Yeah, Edix is carrying Katya. Natalia's got Varula, and Fizzlebang's on Bayo. We got this. We're doing great.
I imagine Fizzlebang carrying Bayo like a purse or something like
No,
tucked
Bayo
underneath
is
his
Bayo's-
arm.
made huge, so Fizzlebang
Yeah.
is riding her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still the exact same picture, except instead of Fizzlebang walking, it's just he's strapped to the side of Bayo with one
Oh
arm
my
around her back.
god.
Bayo is
All
now
right,
a
Theo,
slightly
continue.
less tall version.
Not slightly less. But yeah, Theo, if you remember, Bayo has boots of speed, so she can move extra fast.
I imagine we would yell.
Fine, gentle trotting.
Yeah. We're keeping up the best we can. How fast? Okay, so I guess this only matters for Natalia and Edix. How fast can Edix move if he dashes?
You can move 70 feet a second.
He's so fast. Natalia can move 60.
Oh my god, wait. Can I cast the Ray of Frost cantrip on the bottom of my shoes and cover them in ice, and then I can just grab onto Bayo's tail and have her pull me along behind her?
I sup- no,
Can they
normally.
fashion like a sled thing
You
that
do
they
have the
kind of?
bucket though.
No, that's not enough control. No, we'll just keep going. So, how long does it take us to get 900 feet down or whatever?
Okay, so math here, someone. So the max we're moving right now is 60 feet a second if Nat is staying in the bubble. So
Mhm.
90 divided by 60 is 900 divided by 60. How many times does that go in?
Can we just not go through the map like we
5.
were going to before? Why do we
No,
gotta do all this extra
not
math?
5.
15. Well, 15, that's 15 rounds, right? At max. So a round is 6 seconds. I'm already lost.
It takes us a couple of minutes, we'll say.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Someone else do the math. I'm not good at
10
math,
rounds
y'all.
is a minute, so 15 rounds is a minute and a half, but I can't imagine because it's not just going straight down. You gotta find our way through. So we'll say it takes us about 10 minutes to get down.
Look, I'm gonna say the structure that you're in, you cannot mold Earth. I thought I was clear with that, but
We're not molding Earth. We're going down through.
okay.
We're going through logic. We were making math of like how long it would take us to go 900 feet down.
Well,
And we're
in
not going
theory.
straight down,
like
though.
okay, that's a straight down. It doesn't mean like
Yeah, no, I know. That's why we were saying it would take longer than
yeah.
that.
So
We were
like
just
it, it's not really like
Theo, we don't stop for anything. How fast do we get there?
like you'd have to go through the entire dungeon. I mean, you could bypass pretty much most of the combat if you wanted to.
We're gonna come back and do it later after time is unfrozen. Right now, we're just trying to find the dragon egg so we can get it back up.
Yeah, that's our main priority right now is that egg.
None of us.
Okay.
Theo's like, I made this dungeon,
None of us
please.
ever want to bypass combat, Theo, but we want to get the egg and then get it back up, and then we'll go back down through the dungeon.
Okay, consider this though, Theo. You hate running combat. We're making it
I'm
so you
aware
don't
of that.
have
That's
to
not
run
the
combat.
problem.
Is there stuff that you want us to find, Theo?
No.
Is-
When I
Hey, look.
ask you if you guys are absolutely sure this is what you want to do.
Now I'm
I-
not sure. Now I'm scared.
I don't.
Mayo's committed.
I don't know if I want to. I think I'd just rather go.
Sure,
to
what was
content.
gonna do? Well, you're being carried.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
You are being carried. I mean, unless you ask
So,
Nat to sit you down. So
It is totally up to you guys.
I feel like there's something we're gonna trigger now.
Well, hang on. If you're phrasing it to us like this above table, if we take the slow and steady way and we're not just booking it straight to the egg, are we going to have time to get there and get back up before Night Eye arrives?
I mean, you'd probably have enough time to execute bonus even without that.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, let's get as far down as we can. We'll take our time.
All right, I guess.
Listen, Queen, I'm grabbing your hands with so much care. When Theo asked us, are we sure, the answer is no.
Yeah, but he tricks us. So
Not with that voice.
he tricks us with every voice. He has no trustworthy voices.
No, but it's a certain inflection. I trust
Even
Theo
Grandma
with this
Magda?
one. Oh,
Hmm?
Grandma Magda, I don't trust now. Nat has trust issues,
Oh
and
my
I have
fucking
taken them.
God.
She tried to send Nat to ascend and ruin the world. They're gonna have a conversation next time they're at Magda's. They need to talk.
So we're just going downstairs, not dashing, but speed walking. So
Yeah, speed
speed and a
walking.
half. So 40 feet around.
Okay, we're like the grandmothers at a mall on a Monday morning.
Also, if we're not breakneck sprinting, then I can just walk by myself. So Theo, what is the first thing we see? What's the first thing we notice?
So, well, you guys have to explore. You don't know where down is. You haven't found stairs yet.
We're just following wherever her locate object is pulling us.
It pulls you literally through the ground. It's not going to help you that way.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll continue down the hallway
it's not
then.
like clairvoyance. It can't just pull you along the correct path.
We'll continue down the hallway then.
Okay.
Sounds like the cleric needs to cast clairvoyance.
What?
Actually, I don't know if 5e clairvoyance does that. I was thinking fucking EverQuest clairvoyance, actually.
Skyrim.
Oh, I mean, if Nat burned all of her second level spell slots, she could just start using augury.
I think that spell gets more unreliable the more you cast it. Also,
It
clairvoyance,
does, but
that's you just spy on a location.
Yeah, no, and the way it would work in EverQuest is it was a golden trail would go to your next quest objective. And it would actually work on mobs you were trying to kill too. It was amazing. Then they nerfed it, bastards.
But let's go.
Okay, so then we
down
have
the hallway. So I assume that's where we just started all walking. So that makes the most sense in my brain of just if we were just going the path we were on, probably.
So
Because they were also
there's-
guarding there. So
we go back to dungeoneering. Well, because
Yep.
I mean, no, they said they didn't go downstairs. So okay, so
they were set up there as a first waypoint as a guard, before you go further down that hallway.
All right, so then let's just keep going that way.
Okay, so I guess ease of access. What I'll just do is I'll just send you a picture with the numbers on, even with it, so that way you can at least tell me where you're going. Okay, so you head completely south.
Yep, down the hallway.
Okay.
At least we don't hit the combat this way, y'all.
I want
The
combat.
only person that's happy is Theo.
Yeah.
I'm
I will
also
say
happy. Y'all, you have to remember, I'm not a
100% want
combat
happy.
person.
The
100%
people, I
want
mean,
combat.
it doesn't stop you from doing stuff.
Yeah.
So
okay, so Theo, which one was the hallway we stepped in with the? So this is what we see after we go down the hallway, right?
So
Yeah.
that was
So-
the fountain.
That was
So
the
then
fountain.
we went through the door, and then we came down and we did the dragonborns, and now we're in the middle of a statue with a torch is around it.
Yes.
Would
Let's
Nat
do
be?
sorry.
Oh no, go.
Let's like take like, I don't know, 15 steps down each hallway and see if we can find any stairs in any direction.
Yeah. As
There's
they're
a larger than life stone statue of a paladin. It
would Nat
stands
be able to
inside
take
the
a
main
closer
section.
would Nat be able to take a closer look at it?
Can I finish my description? It carries a stone scimitar in one hand and holds a symbol in the other. A phrase is carved around the base of the statue. Show your devotion or face judgment.
Would Nat be able to step closer with Rula in her arms and pull out her lift up her holy symbol that hangs from her sword?
It does not. It doesn't do anything.
Can I Arcana check the statue?
As you come up to the statue, it swings at you.
Holy crap! I back away.
Yeah, seeing it swing, Nat's gonna slowly sit Rula down.
That is a 22 to hit.
To hit me?
Yep.
Yeah. Barely.
Rula looks slightly disappointed by being put down.
No. I think like Nat would catch on. Just I'll pick you back up in a moment. I don't want you to get hit.
1-5. Okay.
Okay. So Nat's gonna step closer slowly and kneel down.
It ignores you.
And she's going to, with her holy symbol, no, she'll reach up for the stone that hangs from her blade now, and just meetus, patientist, and activate the moonlight that comes from it.
Your holy symbol and the holy symbol on the statue glow.
Can she kind of like scooch a little closer and like reach her hand out to touch I guess the holy symbol is like not carved into the base, so does anything happen when it begins to glow? Like, does the statue move at all? Does anything?
It gets brighter.
It does get brighter.
So I think with
that,
that,
it gets brighter.
So yeah, so Nat will kind of push herself up and continue to step closer and closer to the statue. So it just gets brighter and brighter and brighter.
The statue starts to crack.
She'll keep going until she's right up next to it.
The statue starts to crumble into dust, as if from the wind of 1,000 years.
Fuck. Is there anything in the dust? Like, as Nat's standing there watching it crumble?
Or is there like a doorway behind it or something?
Nope. Hold on.
It's in the middle of the room.
I'm scared.
A hole in the floor.
Nat falls through. Instant death. I have to re-roll a new character.
No.
You hear a voice in your mind, as if from a memory of another life. Your memory will fade. Statues built in your honor will crumble into dust, crushed like your bones into the wind.
So I think Nat sucks in a breath because I actually recognize that. I'm almost positive. I'm pretty sure that's
Bone
something
Man
else.
said it in the very first session.
Yep.
Or I guess second session technically for you guys.
Yep. So I think Nat sucks in a breath, watches as the statue crumbles, and just, well, that is a familiar phrase now, isn't it?
As you got closer and the statue started to dissemble, it looked almost familiar. Almost like it was a familiar face.
Could that roll a history check or anything?
It was
Theo?
Hasir.
It was Hasir.
Why was there a statue of
Hasir? So I think with that,
it was old, very old.
Yeah,
so
he wasn't a paladin. He was a warlock.
Yeah. So, but that's another. Here's the thing, y'all. I think I've got what's going on here in my brain. These are past cycles we're seeing right now. In one cycle, his seer was a fucking paladin. If I'm right, based on the fact we also saw a familiar face upstairs. So I think Nat.
No, the water face wasn't familiar.
We saw another familiar face somewhere upstairs.
We haven't gone downstairs yet.
Up the path, Queen! I love you so much. I'm cupping your cheeks, queen.
Mwah.
Mwah. Okay, so essentially, Nat just, I think as it crumbles and she sees the familiar face, for a moment she kind of crouches down and places a hand on the dust and just, your memory is still held. Even if this statue does not contain you, rest in peace. And then she'll kind of step back and release her holy symbol and allow it to fall back on the chain. And then she gives a little. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Hesir was never a paladin, was he? Or at least he did not wear armor of that manner.
Hessia was a warlock.
Right, and so
Did he ever share the fact he was a warlock? I don't
he,
think
we
he
knew
did.
he wasn't a paladin, at least.
Yeah, he shared that like the blade was like his patron tool and stuff.
Yeah.
Where
So
the statue crumbled, there is now a crystalline blue heart.
Nat will step back closer again as she's talking and kind of bend down to pick it up.
It is beautiful.
So I
It
think she kind of
sparkles
like,
like rainbow light in your
It's
face.
Varula's heart.
Oh.
so I think Nat kind of like turns it in her hand. So why exactly was Hesea? Well, I suppose I should phrase it differently, shouldn't I? Why exactly did he have a statue here, and why was it so different than who he is now? And as she's turning the heart in her hands, does anything about it stand out specifically? Like, other than it's pretty, like, is there any like magic clinging to it? Does it do anything?
Anything inside it?
Yeah.
It feels
Does it make a?
cold, as if it had not felt love in centuries.
Oh,
Oh my
Damn
god,
true, though.
who was the thing that needed the heart? What was it? That automaton? Annabelle or something?
Yeah, Annabelle.
Annabelle, yeah.
But there was a reason Varula was actually looking for this heart too, I think.
this is stupid. If it has not felt love in centuries, I think Nat, without thinking, just, you are appreciated. And she's going to go ahead, and this is so stupid, and it probably won't do shit, and I'll just burn my spell slot. She's going to cast Bless on the heart.
It starts beating.
Hmm.
Don't drop it.
Oh, great. You just gave a fucking inanimate object anxiety.
Look at what you've done.
Also, since there's extra things for Bless, I think unintentionally, Katya and Verula, you now are blessed. Just unintentionally, little hearts appear on your cheek.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Congratulations, you're a mother. You've given life.
Varula asks if she can see the heart. She mostly just to do an Arcana check. But she is curious about it in general.
Yeah, so I think Nat just slowly turns around. Just, would you mind if I held it while you look at it?
As long as I can touch it, I don't mind you holding it.
Yeah, you are more than welcome. It's beating now. I'm not quite sure what I did.
So
It only beat once.
Oh, it
So-
beat once. The heart of the people. The heart of the people. The heart of the people.
Oh my god.
out of
The heart of the
curiosity,
people.
it doesn't react to Varula's touch, does it?
It bites you.
Your hand feels more cold.
Oh, okay. If she makes an Arcana check, could she discern any magical properties from it?
There are magical properties.
Not of no school of magic.
None that you're aware. None that you're not able to discern what it is, essentially.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It stopped beating because time has stopped.
Well,
No, but
it is
we're in
close
the
to
circle.
moving. Yeah.
So wait, while they're doing this, that door that's right above us, can I like poke my head inside it?
Yeah.
Like we came down the hallway and there was a door.
Yeah, to the right, like to the left when you came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, before we continue, I think what that statue implies is that in previous cycles, the Dark Sister Desna simulacrum was not always Natalia, and that at one point it took on the form of Fasir.
The only reason
Which
Natalia is a
I
paladin,
think
though,
is
is
pretty
because
cool.
yeah, that could 100% be it. But also that means Dark Sister has a thing for paladins, and I got questions.
Either that or each shard is tied to a specific class, and each class can just take a form of something else.
Yeah.
So the paladin is always meant to be the Dark Sister simulacrum.
And the Archon is an illusion of choice.
Oh shit. Would
Well, I mean, the
Natalia be able to?
Archon is based on like the thread, not the shard. I think
Oh,
that's the difference.
fair enough. I thought the shard had some implication on
The
it, but that is
Archon is
fair.
mostly based on what a previous organization who tried to help you called you.
Oh, I want to hear their thoughts on all of us and what we were in the other cycles. I need that to be a book. I need a drama book. I need the tea.
I'm pretty
So,
sure the prevailing opinion is going to be these guys are pretty shit.
Okay, listen, but I want the tea.
so it's a storage room. There are crates and chests and drawers.
Can I check them out?
Most of them are already opened. They have a lot of like decaying and very old supply of rations.
Gross.
Some of them have some kind of strange metal container with some kind of lid thingy.
A lead?
Lid.
Lid. I'm gonna
They're cans.
pick. Oh, okay.
Also, just so it's clear, Nat's gonna very carefully like reach into her bag and take some like spare fabric, maybe like a spare shirt or something, and wrap it very carefully around that heart, and then take.
Edix touches the heart. Have it just pass the heart around so that way everyone can touch it.
They
Okay,
can
let's
come
see
up
if
and
it-
touch it, but Nat's not letting go of it. It beat once and it fell from that statue. She's holding that thing with her life. But she will let everyone come up and look at it and touch it.
What does Edix get with his big brain previous cycle memories?
404 memory not found.
Damn.
But Nat's gonna go ahead and like very carefully wrap it in some spare cloth. Take like a second to hold it for a bit longer, as if she can infuse it with some kind of warmth, and then carefully settle it in her bag so that it doesn't break.
It's like a dragon egg. You need to put that boy in a fireplace.
That feels like
That'll
a
get
bad
it
idea.
warm.
That feels like a bad idea.
Either that or
By
let
the
the
way-
person whose whole thing is being surrounded in warmth and that life is warmth hold it.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah,
Hi.
I mean, if Katya wants to come up and touch it and see if anything happens.
Katya is snooping.
Yeah, so it's just going in Nat's bag for now, and then Katya can come and look at it later when we stop for a
I
moment.
assume
Then,
that means you looked at it now before you do that.
are you snooping on the egg, or are you snooping in the room?
Oh, I was snooping in the room.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can like, if you like, be like, hey, come check this out.
Yeah, so I guess at that point, if everyone's come and they've touched it and nothing has happened, I think Natalia just, Kitty,
I'm not
Can I-
stealing.
you know, when people are not stealing, they don't tend to announce that they are not stealing. Put back whatever you've taken and come here.
I was going to say cue in a couple of days the kitty steal-a-thon, just like the old days.
Oh my god.
I take a single can and I put it in my pocket. If I look around, there's nothing else interesting, so I go back out. I'm like,
And
sorry,
that-
force of habit.
Kitty. And I think with that, Nat just kind of unwraps where she started wrapping the heart, and just everyone else is taking a peek at it. Would you like to?
Well, if we're all taking turns, I'll walk up and look at it. Is there anything like, I don't know, inside?
You kind of look into it, and you swear you can almost see an old man sleeping inside.
Don't you fucking identify it. Don't you dare. I will come to your house and murder you if you identify this heart.
Okay, but also we've talked before. The whole party has told Kitty many times, "Don't identify stuff." Like in character, out of character.
This is 100% if you identify this, we're ending the campaign.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay,
am
okay,
not
relax.
joking.
I'm not identifying it. You were the one who wanted to show it to me.
So I like to imagine that's like Ringle is like physically trying to shake Natalia, like screaming in her ear.
No, identify. Don't
And
you
I think
do it.
so. I think Nat just whatever you're seeing, don't identify it. It
Oh,
will not be
shiny.
good.
Can I have it?
Don't.
I can give you a better one.
Nope. And I think with that, Nat covers it up and clutches it to her chest and just fizzle-bang. If you try to touch it,
I wanted to touch it.
I can't touch it.
you
Bad things happen.
and what will happen exactly?
Oh, I can tell
I'm
you
not
exactly
gonna
what'll
touch it.
fucking happen,
So you
Natalia.
don't need to know.
What will happen?
You don't need to know.
I'm not talking to you. And she's like looking towards like the thing where there's nothing to anyone else. And just what
All
will
right,
happen?
gather around, people. You want to know about how I made it rain in Osriel?
I
That
think
shit is how I did it.
so. I think Nat just it will make it rain in Osriel.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, look. Basically, bad things
You
happen.
don't identify the heart of a god.
It's the heart of a god.
Oh,
Well, a dead one.
A dead one.
I'm not going to identify it. You all
Look.
have such trust issues.
Shh, stop talking about it, because what is the only thing that stops a stalking creature from pouncing?
Ignorance.
Knowing that you know.
So with
God only knows what that means.
So
So
can I
Nat's
just see it
Nat's
for just a second?
so I think with that Nat slowly turns to Kitty and just I trust you, and I am placing my full trust in you to make a good decision here. She's going to unwrap it one final time.
Okay, so I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
put my hand on top of it.
So I blessed a dead god. That's fun.
um, so I'm gonna put my hand on top of it, and it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, not knowing that Natalia did this, I
No,
am.
Nat would have at least told you that she tried, and you felt the bless come on you.
Oh, that's
You
right.
got your heart cheek, so you would have known she cast something, and she did explain it beat. So you would have caught you. I think would be able to figure out knowing Nat's spells and knowing that the
Okay.
heart always appears on the cheek with her bless.
I'm gonna speak out loud. I'm trying to decide if I want to cast a healing spell.
I would not, and Nat is already pulling it back and just
As she touches it, you can see clearly now the man inside. He's like deep inside the crystal, but as if he's in the surface of water,
Nat's
and he's
pulling it back, and
slightly
she's like,
below, and his
Like,
eyes open.
like he's drowning.
yeah, Nat's covering it. Nat's covering it. It's covered.
I make this sound like I am in physical pain as you take it away.
Yeah, Nat's covering it. It's so covered. And just that is enough of that.
Does anyone have an extra sword?
Sword?
Yeah,
Is that Fizzlebang?
yeah. That's what he says.
I have an eye.
I have a
Okay.
javelin.
I'll take that.
The javelin.
Yes.
So I
I'm
think
gonna
Nat. So you
stab
see
you.
Nat pull from her bag. There's like she has 4 javelins in there. She has not used. She's used one this entire time we've been traveling.
A little bit. It's
And
a little
kind
bit
of
spiderwebby.
yeah, it's a little bit messed up because it's
No.
been
Rule is going to tap on Natalia's shoulder. This is a slight interruption,
right.
but I have one request.
And what is that?
There is something I never got to do that involves that thing.
And what exactly are you planning? And I just love the fact that no one knows. Like they're just what the fuck is going on? Why is she talking to herself again?
What the fuck was his name? Give me one moment. Discord disconnect, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna cover wherever Natalia just put the heart. I'm gonna kind of cover it because I feel like Fizzlebang's gonna stab it with the javelin.
It's still she's not gonna let anyone near it. She's just
Do you
give
hand
me
her
a
the
moment. Give me
javelin?
a moment. She's waiting. She's waiting for Rule to come back. She's just
No, you guys can continue. I was just interrupting to bring this out.
Is it going to have an effect on anything if you
Just give
were
me the
to
javelin.
can I trust you? Because I don't believe
Of
I can.
course you can trust me. Have I ever led you astray?
So astray.
Oh, really?
Mm.
How? Explain. He taps his foot while time is stopped.
The
I
temple.
puff a word that sounds like Belinda.
Okay,
Exactly.
that
Belinda,
was
the
not my
temple.
fault.
Posting
was.
posters of us all across Osriel as criminals.
Okay, well, see, that was just good fun.
Right. Oh, there's more than that. The scissors, the first time they appeared.
Ah, well, you aren't ready
Check
for it.
those.
What can I say?
What exactly is going to be the outcome if I hand you this javelin?
I will use it.
Nat's gonna go ahead and cast Zone of Truth.
Oh
As I
yes. Oh yes, I am compelled to tell the truth, he says.
Do you think I'm pretty?
He looks you in the eye with
He has to.
like the fucking Puss in Boots. Of course, my dear.
Insight check. He's lying.
he's he's so lying.
It's because I'm too tall for you. Is that it?
He takes off his musketeer hat and puts it to his chest. He looks away and down. Oh, truly ours is a love that can never be.
So Theo, Nat would be completely aware if he does fail. Due to how it is. Or if he just automatically he's not compelled at all. She would be aware.
Your spell acts as if he doesn't exist.
And I burned some energy for no reason then. And
Wait,
like her
am I
little
spoken? Is he corporeal?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Anyway, give me the sticky.
Tell me I'm pretty and I'll give you a knife.
I need like a bit more material on that.
right.
I need like metal. Decent amount of metal.
So I
Or
think
just
Nat
leather.
I will leave the decision up to all of us then.
Oh my god, it's a javelin. I literally have only ever seen you throw that in like 3 timelines.
Theo
Once.
hands Fizzlebang a dagger.
Thank
No,
you.
he said he needed more than that.
Yeah.
He
Hands
said he
him
needed
another dagger. Yes,
Stack 'em.
dagger.
Tape
I
them
think with
like
that Nat
extra markers.
sighs and just then I guess our decision is made. And kind of whirls it in her hand. As if
It's
she
not whirled.
actually uses this and hands it to him like
You're
tail
not
end.
losing anyone.
She just I was trained with a sword, not a javelin. It's just she, or
Yeah,
however she
God
was
forbid you
before.
have a ranged option.
Why would I need a ranged option when I can handle
See,
myself in
this
close
is
combat?
why paladins never win wars. Anyway, he grabs a javelin, and he puts the javelin in the knives. He grabs some spoons from his various pockets and some forks.
Theo hands him another dagger.
Thank you. He also grabs another spoon from Bayo. All right, good. He has a small, steady, little cache of metal. And so what he does is he like takes it in both of his hands and kind of like squeezes it against his chest, and then puts it down. And it's like an actual clump. And he starts to move it around with his fingers. And now it's like a little metal box.
Oh, to hold
How
the
to put it
heart.
in?
I kind of check the box to make sure it's not gonna like eat
It's
the
just
heart.
a box. I haven't even enchanted it yet.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
going
lean
to give it
down
a
until I'm looking him right in the eyes. Fizzlebang, I have a question.
You always have questions. You always yell at me. Well, when you're
I
happy,
promise
vanity.
I will be completely kind about the answer.
Well, they're vain anyway.
Were you
There's a
ever
song
hugged
about
as a
you, Amber,
child?
you know that.
What did he say?
He says there's a song about you. Yeah, he hopes you know that.
Oh. Were you ever hugged as a child? I feel like I get middle child vibes from you. I feel like you weren't given
Middle
enough
child, huh?
attention by your parents, and now the way you act out and you're rather ridiculous as a means of getting attention. Am I close?
Good question.
And
Alright,
today
I'm
we
gonna
bring
describe
you
this with the spell that will guarantee its proof against detection and opening. Are you ready?
of course.
He writes "fuck off" in Celestial,
Perfect.
and then in the bottom he writes "you bitch," and he nods to Veo.
Theo nods.
Fizzlebang's lunch.
Theo gives it a mage hand thumbs up.
So
He
I
has
guess with
given you
that.
opposable thumbs.
Oh my god.
That's horrifying.
Theo opens and closes the box with her paws.
I swear, it's like you always forget this.
She goes to everyone and starts pinching their cheeks.
I think Nat just Bayo, stop, Bayo, and just like tries gently like pushing her off. And with
She's
that,
like grabbing her wrist now.
oh god, Nat just
Best investments I
Bayo.
ever made.
Alright.
So I think with that, she just holds her hands out for the box.
No. Put it inside the. Put it inside.
Oh my god, is he doing the Leoman Sacred Chest thing?
So I guess with that, Nat bends
Nice.
down and just, if you are tricking us in any capacity, I don't care how many times this cycle will repeat.
Yes, you'll find me, kill me, split me, banish me, set me in a
Oh
box,
no.
throw me in the
Oh
bottom of the
no.
ocean, eat
I
red
will do
Bora,
far worse
etc.
than that. I will leave you with Kitty for every timeline. And I say that with love. She is far more terrifying than I could ever be.
Hello.
And with that, she will just slowly settle the heart into the box.
I wipe a single tear from my eye like I'm touched. Like, it's good to know I haven't lost my criminal edge.
So
But she'll
he closes the box and snaps shut, and 3 layers of chains appear on it. And he's gonna say, "Give me 2 names."
Nalrin.
He writes Nalrin.
Write down line back. Discord connect sign comes back up. Put down Emily.
wait. Above table, which one was it? Emily or Lineback?
No, put down Emily.
Who's
So
Emily?
I think Nat just
Disconnect sound.
Emily.
Look, I am never getting lectured by her again. She can go away.
And who exactly is she?
Don't worry about it.
Discord reconnect. She's the one
Shut
that
up.
identified it.
Oh,
She's afraid.
so she's
Everyone knows they surrender at the earliest opportunity. It's how it goes. But for some reason, they're never quite happy with their government. I don't know. Weird combination.
so. Are you not going to put that name on that?
No.
Hey Theo,
Mostly because she's been dead for a long time.
I'm gonna
Oh,
send you
these are the
something.
names you have to have. These are the people that can open up the box.
Okay, wait, Theo. I'm gonna send you a question.
You having a question. My goodness. I am surprised, aghast.
Theo, if you don't want us to have so many questions, you may just give us the answers.
If you want to use that, you can.
But here's the thing: is we've canonically stated she doesn't remember them. But would it be like a name rising
That
from
could blurt
somewhere
to
that
your
she can't?
that could blurt to your throat, yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's almost like for a second a little bit of a haze in Natalia's eyes before she shakes it off and just Ilifir.
I knew it.
I hate the silence.
I have a
So
feeling we're not
he
going to be able to get that box back open.
so at the bottom he writes Korosoff, the 10-headed dog spider.
Korosoft?
Don't worry, it's an inside joke. He winks at Bayo. Alright. There you go. He hands you the box.
So I guess with that, Nat will take it. And
You don't feel the box in your hands.
oh, so it's not even detectable by her. So I think
You see it, but it doesn't exist.
fuck. So I think so so it can be touched by stuff. So she is still going to wrap it in cloth. Just because I'm gonna be honest, Nat would be aware enough to be like, if anyone ever gets in my bag, the first thing they're grabbing is going to be a box sitting on top of my bag. So she's gonna put it in like the middle, wrap it in cloth.
You don't want to put it at like the bottom.
No, because if you put it in the bottom, fun fact, your bag can get cut open and stuff can get yanked out of the bottom. That's why Nat never puts her important stuff in the bottom. That's all clothing down there.
Why so
Um,
many?
huh?
No, I was just thinking because in high school I always put all my important stuff right in the bottom.
No, it's something that it's the only survival thing I have is your bag can get cut open while it's on your back and you might not feel it. So that's why you never put your important stuff in the bottom. You put it in the middle because if somebody opens up the top, you if you don't feel it, they have to dig. If you put it in
Oh,
the
I see.
bottom, if they slice it, that's not going to be the first thing to come out. So you're likely going to hear something falling.
Yeah, I never like wore backpacks on my back. My
Oh,
shoulders
I
were all
only
fucked up. I
yeah
only wore them on like the one, and I always had it like right next to me.
yeah
So
no
that wasn't
valid.
something I worried about.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I don't carry purses. I carry backpacks. So it's just like one of those stupid things I have. But yeah, she'll put it in the middle of her bag, and I think she just, thank you, Fizzlebang. For once, I am grateful for your aid.
Alright, cool. Now, do me a favor.
Fizzlebang.
And
Yes.
what exactly
Why
is
don't you
that?
think I'm pretty? Do you think I'm ugly?
I never said you were ugly.
I turned to
Kid-
Barula. Am I ugly?
You're not ugly.
Kitty.
Hmm?
And Nat makes complete eye contact, and she just, you're absolutely gorgeous.
Fine, hold on. Harm appears and he's like, "What the fuck? This? Tell him tell him she's pretty." I don't know what the fuck you're talking. No, he's just pretty. I guess you're pretty. My bad.
You are gorgeous, Kitty.
I used to think so.
Kitty. We are still in the zone of truth. I cannot lie to you. Now, you are not to my preferences, but you are still beautiful.
Discord reconnect. Listen, just tell her that Val considers her attractive.
Oh shit.
Apparently, Val considers you attractive, and she's like looking towards the space where like nobody else can see anything.
I'm like, oh?
You see Rule holding tons of papers,
What are you
thousands of
holding?
notes.
What are you holding? Nat's already like reaching over, like trying to like she knows she can't interact with it logically, but she's like got one hand out, like what's in papers?
Listen, I had to go through a lot of notes in order to find this stuff for you. You're gonna thank me for this.
Right? Can we add that to another discussion then?
What can I say?
Turning over to
There's
Katya
more
for
than
her
one heart in this
reaction.
place, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you see the future,
How do you-
Turning the camera to Katya for her reaction on finding out that Val finds her an attractive woman.
I'm blushing, and I like run my fingers through like my hair a little bit, like straightening it.
Perfect. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
back to why I left.
Right.
I have a little bit of a favor to ask.
And what exactly is that? Because I know I have two people asking me for a favor. Fizzlebang, don't say
Don't worry,
anything.
this
Hold it
one
for a
is
moment.
purely beneficial. It
Right.
Yeah.
is a task that remains undone that must be finished.
And what is that task?
Ask Katya to pull out Hasir's sword, the one he's meant to return.
Essential.
Yeah. So Kitty,
Hmm.
you still have his sword, don't you?
I still look pleased with myself. I'm like, yeah, why?
Can you pull it out for me for just a moment? And
Oh,
Nat's
keep
gonna
that
kind
thing
of like,
fucking away from me.
yeah, Nat's gonna kind of like wave at the air for Ul to follow and kind of go walk over towards the sword.
Keep that thing
Yeah.
fucking away from me.
And
I
why do you
step
want it to
away
be?
from Fizzlebang.
Why do you want it to be away from you?
Do you like having swords pointed at you?
I wasn't pointing it at you.
You've never been nervous when my blade has been pointed at you.
Well, nah.
So that means there is a reason that you're scared of it, but we'll deal with that in a moment.
So
Now-
when she pulls out the sword, Rule will point at it and say, "You see, the best way that I can put this is that at one point in time, this was my weapon. Not mine, but like the thread that I was connected to.
Right.
That was their weapon.
Right.
It was made specifically with the ability that might not have happened
And what is that ability?
because of certain actions other party members had taken at that time. One of the options, and he'll turn over to the sword and like point to where like a like one of the smithing signatures would be. He'd be like,
Mhm.
this blade, Gizensho, was made in particular by a djinn in Osriel by the name of Majid Mato.
Majid Mato.
Mahid Mato. Yep.
Mahid Mato.
Mahid
Sorry.
Mato. We're gonna both repeat that till we got it.
It's been 2 years since I've said it out loud. Give me a
Just
break.
back and forth like Nat every 6 seconds. Mahid Mato. Mahid
You
Mato.
definitely, yeah,
Mahid Mato.
yeah. She's like, she does probably look a little insane because she is just talking to herself, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. She hasn't let anyone in yet.
Fizzlebait's on the
But
other side of the room now, by the way.
yeah, so I think Nat she's noting that, but she just, and what does the creator of the blade have to do with it?
Well, I would like for you to find him again. There is the missing piece to this blade. You see, it was made for a samurai, and Rule will turn into what Linebeck looks like because he was able to do that before.
Oh god, and I think Nat just blinks just a little bit and just, that is an interesting form.
Yeah. Dwarf, but like tall for a dwarf. Can't really even tell it's a dwarf. Has the mask on, samurai outfit. We have the art for Linebeck. You know what he looks like.
Yeah. Insert art here in spirit.
Although I'm not sure if I can say his name is the only issue.
And
You'll
why
be
would you
able to
not
figure out. You got to return it to him. But anyways,
to the creator of the
there.
blade or to the man?
So what I would ask for you to do is to find Mahid and complete the blade. The missing piece was what you just found.
That we just put in the box?
Yes. It will allow the wielder of the blade to swap between each of the stances available to a samurai, instead of it being stuck on fire and he'll take like a double glance. It was earth, but it's water now. I don't know how that happened. I think it has something to do with another name I don't think I'm able to speak.
Right.
You hear essence of earth is hard to come by.
Oh.
What that said.
Right, we're just going to ignore that voice then. So you want us to, and I think Nat's just kind of speaking aloud at this point, and she's kind of like reached over where Kitty is, and she's placed a finger on like the mark of the creator, and just, so you want us to find him, repair the blade, and then return it.
While I would say returning it to him would be nice, instead, I give you my blessing to learn how to use that sword and the stances related to it.
You want me to learn to use it and stances? What exactly are stances?
Don't worry about it. Once you get to the foot of the heavens, there's going to be a guy there. Talk to him. He at least knows how to use the mist stance. He can get you started.
Right, can you. So here's the next question. Do you know where Mahid is?
Probably in Osriel. He is part of the Mato family, which are exquisite forgers, like craftsmen. Probably the only people that's like them are the dwarves of Spalding, as far as I know.
Right. This is a time when knowing more about this world would be useful. And I think, if I remember correctly, Kitty has revealed in canon that she is from Osriel, correct?
Yeah.
So I think she's just Kitty. Do you know of a Mato family in Osriel?
Do I?
Sweat beads.
I already have everything about the Mato family pulled up.
No,
And the
as in, like,
Bartoli, and the
no, as in, you
Fabiani,
could
and the
visibly see
Valenti.
a piece of sweat on Katya's brow.
Why do you ask?
We are going to need to find them, and Nat taps the blade again. We are going to repair this, and then apparently I've been given a blessing to use it once it is repaired, and learn stances at the foot of the heavens, whatever those are. Something about mist and fire and water and
I pull
maybe
it
earth.
back. Well, I don't see Hisia's ghost anywhere, but his dying request was that I return this sword.
I have been given a blessing, Katya.
Oh, by who? The voice in your head.
Can you have her put the ring on? I don't know
Yeah,
if it'll transfer.
I can try. And I think with that, she slides the ring off and just, I'm going to want this back as soon as you use it. Put it on.
You look at my fingers, which are already covered in rings.
Yeah. Nat's just gonna, if Kitty doesn't fight it, she's gonna take Kitty's hand and slide it on.
All right, I move it so it's with a finger where it doesn't clash with my other rings.
Is she now cursed by Rule?
At least we live in an aggressive era.
All right. So do I
Hey, we're just
see
gonna ignore it. Continue.
Ghoul? Ringul?
Yeah, go, Ringul.
I mean, now
He
this is
appears,
disappointing.
but now he has a mustache
I
and a
pretend like
goatee.
I
He
can't
looks
see him. I'm
significantly
just
less
looking around.
trustworthy.
Significant.
Kitty.
It's like, okay, are you able to see me? I don't know if this is gonna work. It's probably only something that she has to deal with because of all the voices already in her head.
I look around like I can't see him at all. What am I supposed to be seeing?
Okay.
Deception check, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
deception.
mean, this is an above table person talking to an in game person, so he's just gonna be like, I know you're ignoring
Bucket
me.
of water appears atop of Katya.
A pocket. Ah! Fizzlebang!
I didn't do anything.
Look, I don't want to have to explain this again, but I'm related to the threads. You know those golden things that you don't want cut.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I'm a loose one.
You should cut him.
We are not
You be
going
quiet.
out back here.
Like, I'm just saying, this is gonna cause problems and a headache.
You could have just given me the scissors and been done with it.
It's true. Actually, all right, where did I put those? I put them there for safekeeping. Problem is when you put
Uh-oh.
something
If
for
you were speaking
safekeeping,
about the man in the
you
ring and
never
you touch him,
remember where you put it. That's the problem.
Okay, well, anyways, as far as what it matters, I was Hasir, or at least somewhat tangentially related to him.
Oh,
My word is basically his.
I'm sorry we let you die.
It's fine. He was meant to. Edicts had to come back sometime.
I felt really bad about that.
Honestly, I did too.
So I hold out keys and shot. So we repair it and then Natalia learns to use it.
Yeah, that's basically the gist.
Just to quickly make sure. Uh After you died, Hesea died. I attempted to revive them, only to be told their soul had been, absorbed. I'm worried that something similar could happen to Natalia if she starts to
Oh
use
no,
it.
Hasir's soul was absorbed because I didn't. I wanted it to happen.
All right.
It's okay. Just so you know, it's really hard to be stretched thin between like 5 different people. I didn't want to add another person to that list.
Well, you don't need to
I
have
take
even
a,
a
s-
set of I guess anymore. Damn, Jesus, aggressive
I take a
indeed.
bit of a step back. Okay. Do you know what the clans are?
Clowns?
Clans. You seem to be somewhat omniscient. I figured I'd note this for what it's worth.
I have clowns? Where is this coming from?
What about
Vicious
Val?
and
He really thinks I'm
very
attractive?
dangerous. When you hear the honk, it's a horn of death.
Kitty, are you trying to ask him something he can't answer?
I'm trying to figure out if Val thinks I'm attractive.
That's not what you're saying. I can still hear what you say.
Oh, yeah, that.
Kitty, do you think I'm stupid?
I moved on from that.
I think most
He's
of us think that.
talking
I do.
about
It's fine.
clans.
How close to Fizzlebang is Natalia?
I said most of us don't. Look, I know you're. Don't. We're chill here. We're friends, right? We're friends. Babe, tell
And
them we're friends.
we are friends. I would suggest you watch your mouth for a bit.
Last time,
Just because.
last time a woman pointed that sword at me, things went very badly for everyone involved.
Oh no, I'm just
I lost
making
my
sure to
head. It
readjust.
was very bad.
I'm just making
I
sure
burned
to
from a
readjust.
dragon.
Can
Osriel
you
got
let me talk,
leveled.
or are you going to continue to talk? Osriel got leveled.
Yeah, my bad.
Wait, what?
In another timeline, I think. I think that just. Right, we're going to move past that for the conversation that's currently happening. We're going to loop back to it later. I'm noting it. It has been noted down. We're looping back to it. But I'm simply adjusting my sword. I would never point it at you.
Do you think she'll forget? Is she good at forgetting things? I mean, you pissed her off more times than I can count, right? Did she forgive you? She forget?
I can still hear you. I
See,
still have ears.
No, I'm doing the whispering thing. You totally can't hear me. Shh, shh.
That is giving Varula a look.
Sorry, I was briefly talking to my girlfriend. What did I miss about
Fizzlebank's
Varula?
trying to see if Talia's forgetful.
Yeah, essentially it was like, is Natalia forgetful? You've pissed her off more times than I can count, right? She'll forgive me for calling her stupid.
Okay, what if I like throw more dogs at her?
I don't I don't think that'll do it
She
all the
likes
way.
rain, right? She likes dogs, so raining dogs.
It's a hallelujah.
I, as a player, am shaking the thread like more dogs, more dogs, more dogs. But Natalia does not need more dogs, but I want more.
We'll have to like make him adaptive, right? So, like look, evil. The more evil they are, the easier they fly, right? So, hellhounds. Everyone loves hellhounds, right? I think.
Is he just talking to himself?
He's talking to, I think, Varula still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I think well, I guess she might enjoy those.
Varula, like, looking back, like, what is Natalia like?
Okay, good.
Besides
Okay.
kissing.
So I
Oh
will.
my god.
Let's see, in 3 days forecast. We'll set that up.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Fizzlebank,
Okay.
what are you planning?
A birthday surprise.
My birthday is not for months.
I could fix that.
I would prefer if you didn't.
My
My
birthday was
birthday's
2 weeks
not in
ago.
the business.
Was it Katya?
Oh,
Wait.
Was it really?
He squints at you.
what?
Alright, well, just in case, here. It's a ring with a very large, comically sized diamond.
Ring. I don't want it to get like stolen. So like I take it and I just like turn it so the jewel is like inside my hand. I'm like, oh, thank
It's a
you.
ring pop.
Oh my god.
Eat it.
Oh hell yeah. If Kitty is done talking to like Rule and it seems like Natch is gonna hold her hand back out for the ring.
No, wait, I
The
turn
la-
back to him. So I'm like, how do you know that Val thinks I'm attractive? Did he say something? Did he do something? Do you have like a seeing thing into his mind?
I guess you could say that. Look, the complicate it's really complicated. Just know that I know what he knows to a certain extent.
Babe, come here.
All right. I take the ring off and I give it back to Natalia.
Yeah, and then Nat just slides it back on and just. So about the sword, are you in agreement?
On the bright side, at least now we know I'm just not another voice in your head as your brain tries to comprehend your trauma as a coping mechanism.
My trauma. I'm completely fine.
Are you?
No.
You just see for the first time because she's in the zone of truth. You see Nat struggling, and she's like, "I am physically fine."
Fizzlebank
By
looks at
any
Natalia
means.
and shakes his head like, no, not at all.
Natalia, do you need a
Babe,
hug?
come here.
You see tears appearing in Natalia's eyes
It's okay.
as he asks that.
It's okay. She'll be alright.
Would you like a hug?
Alright, babe. Write this
She
down.
just nods.
We got some notes.
Unfortunately, I can't give you one.
See you crying, so I'm gonna go and give Natalia a hug.
Does Bayo use
Nat
her
just crumples.
opposable thumbs to help take notes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's
Okay.
using a mage hand to like guide her physical hand.
Okay, very good. Right. Okay. Get the plan. Okay, and that. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. Behind the suitcase. There we go.
So there's
Behind the
3
library
different
door.
hallways we could go down, right?
There are, but I think Nat just. So Kitty, as she's like wiping the tears from her eyes and just. Are you in agreement then with getting the sword repaired and allowing me to use it?
I like look around just to see if I can see Ring Wool again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nowhere to be seen.
He's back in the ring on Nat's finger, the only ring that she wears. And I like to imagine it's underneath her gauntlet all the time.
Yes, we're in agreement. Just Do be careful with
A little
it.
bit less vanity, 5%
Of
more,
course.
5% more stubbornness. No, not stubbornness.
Who are you calling vain?
determination. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. We'll add this to the notes for it. Next.
I go look at what he's writing.
It is in a language you do not understand.
Doesn't you still have comprehend languages on?
Only for spoken languages, I think.
No, it's for
Or
spoken
no,
and written.
it is for reading languages.
He looks at you and says, "No cheating."
No, says you.
Kitty, before you scream at him, can I have his hair's blade?
I mean, if you might as well call it by its name.
Gizensha. I, as the player, am going to struggle all the time.
It's Igi
Gizensha. Gizensha.
You know,
There you go.
it's ironic that you hold that such blade.
And why is that?
He stops. No reason.
Oh, no. Continue, Fizzlebang. I am incredibly interested in what you need to say.
Yeah, but I'm not anymore.
Right, but you don't really have a choice now. Continue.
He steps to the side. I think I kind of do.
Fizzlebang.
Yeah.
After everything you have put us through,
Look,
I think you owe
what have
at
I put you
least
through?
some.
Okay, literally. What
The
have I put you
temple,
through?
Belinda, everything to
That
do with
wasn't
her.
my fault. I
It's
was
That
in a
was your
difficult
fault.
situation.
That
Putting
was your
our
fault.
wanted posters
You know
everywhere.
what else you put us through? The deck with the cards.
And it helped you out. Look how much better Katya sees with her third eye.
My what?
Oh, did you not see? I mean, not having that one visible.
I'm like feeling at my forehead.
A collective
an
look at
eyelid?
Katya to
I what?
Oh my god. I was going to say a giant pimple in the middle of her forehead, but an actual eyelid is even worse.
Fizzlebang, fix it.
It's been like that forever. That's how she sees more.
That is a lie.
Fizzlebang.
I feel like it's just been covered by her bangs this whole time.
I don't have bangs.
Yeah. Fizzlebang, fix it.
Look, I tell you what, it's gonna stay the same, but I can just make it so she can't feel it.
No,
I cast
you're going
firebolts
to.
at him.
You're going to
Oh no,
remove
I am
it.
hit. Ow.
You're going to remove it and return it to how she was exactly originally.
Look, it's not my doing. It's the card. That's what she drew.
That's not what she drew at all.
It made
I pull
her
out my
more
compact and I pull out a
perspective.
knife and I start cutting to give myself bangs.
It's not a literal eye. Well, it kind of is, but like not a literal sense. You know what I'm talking about. He looks at Rula.
And I'm not going to forget what you said.
Wait, but it has an eyelid still? I mean, it looks like a pretty literal eye if it has a
Yeah, she
literal
just has
eyelid.
an eyelid in the middle of her forehead, and she's currently cutting
the
herself
eyelid
bangs.
doesn't actually. It's not visible. You only feel it.
Oh, it's not visible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize it was not visible. Okay.
Yeah. Well, besides, I mean, look, it only seemed fitting because she lost an eye.
Oh, can she
It
see
had
like
to go
me?
somewhere.
I lost an eye?
He looks at
No,
Varula,
Varula did.
who actually has been wearing an eye patch for a long time.
She is wearing an eye patch, but under her eye patch is her gemstone eye that she got from the
Yeah.
Are you
tournament
telling
or
me I
whatever.
have Varula's original eye in my forehead?
Well, what, Rula, didn't you have the prosthetic?
Yes, I had a prosthetic that I popped out a while ago, but
Wait,
currently
why did
I have in my true seeing eye.
Of course, I know that,
Can
but
you true see anything on my face?
that's not what I'm trying to ask. If it's your original eye, Fizzlebang, do you mean the prosthetic or her eye before?
Look, I'm just thinking the more I answer questions, the more trouble I get in. So.
Oh no, you will make less trouble for you to answer the
No,
question.
more trouble. Trust me.
I start handing Varula the knife. I'm like, can you true see cut it out of my head?
Let's not
Wait.
perform invasive surgery in the middle of a dungeon.
I'll fix myself after.
Can you, out of curiosity, can you see this? She does what is the equivalent. Wait, what? Let me look at her talent or equivalent of cantrips that she has real quick. Oh yeah, so she does the equivalent of mage hand telekinetically in front of her. Normally people can't see this because she can Katya see.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if I have true sight.
Not true sight. if you can see beyond reality like Varula can. Like, which is like psionics basically.
She sees it.
She sees it.
Like, yes, a waving hand. What about it?
A waving a magic hand specifically. She says, that is not possible for anyone else, but me and you.
Okay.
You can you can see what I can see.
Right, great. I
And
don't want an eye on my forehead.
it's not a literal eye. It's not my literal eye. It's my perception of the world. I think is embedded in you.
Can you take it back?
Well, I maybe, but
Okay,
it's
so you're telling me you're not Vade.
I'm not what?
It-
You're trying to say you're not Vade, right?
I'm vain to an extent.
To an extent.
but I am. I believe I could potentially teach you psionics if you're able to see this.
Oh god, now there's two of them.
There'll only be one if someone takes it off my head.
Kitty's like, take it away, Fizzlebang. I don't
You-
care if
you-
I lose out on cool powers and the ability to connect into people's minds. I don't want this.
Yeah, take it away, take it away.
Take it away.
Even if I do that, the eye socket's gonna still be there. Everyone has an eye socket there.
Oh my god. So thing,
Yeah.
when did this happen? It's not like I never feel my face. It's not like I don't clean my face every night. I would have noticed if I just had a random magic third eyelid on my forehead.
Well, everyone has an eyelid there. They don't notice it.
He's telling the truth. Everyone does have it. It's just some people can't open it.
Yeah, Nat's already like sending through Verla and her's link, just like pure confusion. Like
I
if she
just
could send
imagine
question
that,
marks,
like,
there would be
Ver-
question
Verla said,
marks.
Rula says I tried to
forehead.
explain this. Rula says I tried to explain this before.
I
But
just
you didn't.
imagine Natalia feeling her forehead slightly.
Does she feel anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Verula does confirm. He's right. Everyone does have it, but most people's are closed. Seems like yours is open.
No, mine's still closed. It's just an eyelid.
Well, at least it's closed, but you can peer at least a little through it.
Let
You
me
might be.
guess what. You have an additional eyelash to add eyelashes to.
I'm going to kick you in the head so hard.
Why
it's
does
going to
everyone
pop.
always say that?
Well, and it's not necessarily open. It's probably a better way. You could see through it. I guess is a better way. Channel energy through it.
Would you
Has
you
it been
prefer
past
if you
10
couldn't
minutes?
feel it anymore?
But it'll still be there.
It's always been there.
But I didn't
It helps,
know about
Kitty.
it.
I cannot see it.
I could just okay. Look, I could take away the memory.
No, get out of my head.
Oh my god. What do you want from me, woman?
There's a dragon egg 900 feet away. Bring it to me.
If you
Feo
remove,
starts barking,
I will
and
say,
she's like projecting the image of the egg and like a
if you,
timer.
if you remove it, I think there could be some big consequences. I will say.
All right, we'll handle this later. Come on.
Alright, so just bring you the egg.
In one piece.
In one piece, perfect
Stop
condition,
it.
never been
Stop it.
harmed.
Alright,
it,
fine.
stop it, stop
the egg appears, alarm set off.
I grab it and run back for the entrance.
Yep, Nat sees her running, Nat picks up Rula, Nat's also running.
Feo looks at Fizzlebang.
All right, this might not be a bad time to end the session.
I told you
can't
this
say
is
it
what
much
was
less.
gonna happen, Bayo.
Feo nods.
That was your one, Bayo.
Feo tilts her head. What did you say to me, Theo?
That was your one.
Feo projects a question mark as to why.
Oh, that wasn't your quest. I can put it back.
But yeah, good time to end the session. It's all time for us to go to bed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I can't believe I just have a third eye in the middle of my forehead now. That's so
It's
weird.
not,
So is
it's
it
not
You
visible.
always
Well, here's what I think it's like. I think it's
No,
like
no,
the
no, we always
enlightenment
have it.
thing.
But
Yeah,
like, is
always
it
been
closed
there.
or is it open?
It's
Yeah,
a
well,
metaphysical eye.
It's a metaphysical eye. So essentially, okay, so this goes into like your chakras, all that shit, right? Essentially, how the fuck do I explain this without sounding crazy?
That's a challenge, my dear. That's a big
Third
challenge.
eye. You're more perceptive. Okay, so is it like?
You can
Does
perceive
it
what
actually
can be
have
perceived.
eyelashes? Can I like
No.
put mascara on it?
No,
No.
it's just a way of looking into
So
the spiritual
essentially,
world in a sense,
it
or
is.
the world beyond the world.
So essentially, what it is it's like the sixth chakra in your body. So you have different chakras.
We're not gonna go into that right now. I do have to, we have other stuff to go over, but I mean, you feel free to talk about that shit later. No problem.
Okay, what do we gotta go over?
So, well, a couple of things to go over what the session's named, all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
And whatnot, because the thing is I know that conversation is gonna be a long one.
Yeah.
Name the session "A Heart Returns" or "A
That's
Heart
not
is Recharged."
I
that's
like
not bad.
that.
Heart
Or
Your
maybe
returns.
a god
away.
awakens or a god's heart is found or
I
something.
think it's snoozy.
It's not snoozy.
The god Snoozy. The myth, the
Snoozy is a
man, the
god?
legend
Question mark.
himself.
In other news, I feel like later on I'm gonna get flack for saying so much as rule, and I'm going to say and defend my actions right here, right now. I said as much as I could in order to make sure that Gizinsha would be used again. There was absolute. If I didn't divulge as much information as I did, I would have no way in character of Gizinsha being able to be used again and being able to give it the heart of a dead god like you freaking hinted at all the way back when I was deciding how to make Gizinsha. So the fact that I get to do that?
You're really excited, even though you won't be wielding it.
Exactly.
It's fine. Ringel can help Natalia. It'll give her something real strong.
All right, get ready to multi-class as a fighter samurai, Natalia.
Well, I mean, paladin still works, I guess, for
Yeah,
that.
it still
I
works.
thought
It's
it was like a
fine.
fighter thing.
Well, paladins are half fighters, half clerics, basically.
Yeah, that's essentially we're marshals.
Yeah.
So
The way that
we have spellcasters too.
the whole stat thing works is that once you unlock it, you have something called G, which is like honor points, which is basically just if you're a samurai, you have the full
Well,
amount of G.
well, I don't mean to cut
Whereas
you off,
if
but I'm
you're
grabbing you by the fucking throat. I'm lifting you up. Did you say honor?
yeah, G, honor.
I'm
We've
lifting
had
you up
this
so
discussion.
high, shaking you. I don't know why that just clicked in my brain.
What did?
What do you
Theo sent
want
me
from
shit
me?
forever. Theo sent me shit forever ago. It's like a warrior should always be prepared for death. Life is short, but honor is limitless. And now I'm shaking you.
Sounds like
Yep,
honor is
that's
limited then.
no, I've
I
I've said that.
don't know why that just clicked in my brain.
Linebeck has
I'm
said
not
that.
kidding you. That got sent to me like literally like fucking months ago. Like all the
Yeah,
way back
that's
in
one
like
of the samurai tenets.
I
But
don't
G
know
is
why that's just clicking in my
Judge not
brain.
someone on the ramifications of their behavior, but on the severity of their intention.
I'm not sure why that's just clicking in my brain. I don't know why. You've said it before so many times, but it never clicked. And now I'm like, Theo, did you plan for Nat to fucking get Gizensha?
yeah.
Probably not.
Continue. I'm sorry. It just clicked in my brain and I'm screaming.
What other things we have to go over, Theo?
I
Besides
mean,
name of the session?
that was pretty much it. Just like the
Oh, okay.
usual. I just didn't want to go into that topic while during the recording. Oh, stop.
Sounds good.
But
Okay,
yeah,
listen. I know it makes me sound crazy.
All right.
you know, yeah, that you know my position. I guess.
I know,
Well,
but you brought them in. You made them canon. So
Queen,
I can...
Queen, there is a mystic initiate feat if you want to take that now that you have your third eye opening. You can dabble into mysticism
Katya
if
being
you take
like,
the
I
feat.
can see, I can stab, I can smite. All right, so thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.